Just very excited for this opportunity. Do or die again, just like last conference. And through this naman kasi, dito mabubuo talaga yung team. So hopefully, kami naman yung manalo. Anong big adjustment? Well, nung una, nung secret na lang namin yung baka malaman na rin siya. Diba? Pero medyo marami kami pinag-aralan yesterday sa viewing para ma-adjust na this week. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. After nung tour, ano ba? Di pa rin naman kailangan na yung rebound. Hindi alam namin. Siguro yung mga mistakes, aware na kami sa mga bagay na adjustment lang and focus lang. Nagkakamali namin. May ano na ako. May bulaklak. Advance ano? Wala pa. Despite of your good performance last game, I think your I just think we need to be a little bit more aggressive as a team. You know, I thought that we rebounded the ball really well, especially on the offensive board the first game. But in the second game, I don't even remember us getting any offensive boards at all. And I think that just comes down to us really being the aggressor and really taking the fight to them. I thought that, I think we were maybe forcing things a little bit too much, myself included, offensively. And we should have stayed with the team game for 48 minutes. I think this Rain and Shine club is really tough. Somebody can go either way, can go 50-50. You know, we obviously have both won one game in the series, and it all comes down to tonight. I think it's just going to be a scrap. It's going to be a dogfight. Game three. Despite of some of the performance, oo. Same lang siguro, tapos kailangan ko lang talaga dagdagan pa yung aggressiveness. Yung wala ka naman ang kailangan baguhin. Kailangan mo nalang. Lalo yung mga basic lang. Okay. Downhill, yun lang yung mga gusto. Libre ka. Basic lang. Thank you. Yeah. Ano?
last game, parang effort na tingin mo ano pang kulang dun sa mga ginawa niyong team?
Siguro kulang kami sa naging bola. Lalo na yung mga big man. Yung mga big man. Siguro, big man din sa depensa, opensa, kulang din kami sa mga rebounds. So yung mga kulang namin. Yung kabila ng regular side, kita nyo naman yung gano'n paikot yung bola nila. Saka mas aggressive sila sa amin. Kaya siguro yun, mas sila nanalo sila.
So this time, paano yung pinaganda ito?
Yun na,
Especially na tuwantay na talaga ito.
sa viewing namin, kita naman namin, kaya may pagkakaroon sa team. Yun na, kailangan namin i-adjust dun. Yan nakagawa naman ng paraan ng mga coaches namin. Babaguhin muli yung defense offense. Yun. Kumbaga, last effort na to eh. Wala na eh. Wala na bibitaw dito sa amin. Eh, ito eh. Buhay na eh.
Tuwantay na.
So yun na, bibigyan na lang ng best namin. Okay.
It's where they usually get their rhythm. With sharp eyes, will not make that mistake. Trying to hand it off. Asisio, and Asisio finds a way to score. There's Stockton. Get the triple to go, and maybe, just a maybe, get Diallo with the pick. And he goes strong inside. Thompson gets it, gets Diallo up in the air, scores a basket and one. The first quarter. Heading, trying to get going, and that's an early triple. Shot clock goes straight up, and Donald scores and one. And in the end, where are you going to go? That is the ultimate challenge, a chance to proceed to the next round. We take to the United Center in Antipolo for game number 3 of this quarterfinal matchup of this PBA Season 49 Commissioner's Cup. Live on Pilipinas Live and on PBA Rush. Two teams who are young, hungry, and destined for more beyond the quarterfinal. Who will take it all home here today? Will it be the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters staving off elimination, or the Converge Fiber Xers looking to barge their way into the semifinals? Adrian Nopum, one of the most exciting players in the league, going up against shooters like Jordan Heading, going into this one, hoping that they won't have a repeat of the last game. Drafted for greatness. This is Rain or Shine against the Converge Fiber Xers. Hello, I'm Paulo Rosario alongside Coach Alan Gregorio. It is Bel Gregorio joining us on the sideline today. Coach Alan, that last game, back and forth until Rain or Shine got it. What is the key for you today for either of the teams to make it to the semifinals?
Well, first of all, it was a very good first quarter on the part of Converge for that ball game. But in the latter part, the defense of Rainer Shine just making sure that it's not going to be like how they were scoring in the first quarter, talking about Converge Fiber Xers. It's going to be a game of offense versus offense. Both teams averaging 108 points, and this will be such a game that is going to be very, very exciting. Up next for whoever wins this game is a matchup against the TNT Tropanliga in a best of 7 semifinal. Of course, in the other bracket, Barangay Ginebra and the Barangay Balls will tussle in the game right after this one. This is one of the days of days for these forward teams. So let's focus first on both Rain or Shine and on Converge. Coach, you mentioned a lot of the offense, but Coach Yang Yao mentioned in their last game that it was their defense that really stopped the Converge Fiber Xers. Jordan Heading on the right for screen, hit 18 points in the first quarter, but then slowed down on Adrian Nopum, fed up. Take a look at that last game, Coach. What were the biggest moments for you? Why Ravenstein got that game? Well, it was a very high-scoring ball game in the first quarter for the part of Converge. They were allowing a lot of three-point shots, fast break opportunities, but in the second quarter, until the second half, they only allowed 51 points against a very high-scoring Converge Fiber Xers that's averaging 108 points. And their That's why they were able to score 114 points. So what about that assist? That's a big last night. 5 big points. Another big last night for Rainer Shine. Second half points, 63 as against only 51. So when you allow Converge only 51 points, that means you're doing a very good job in transition defense and also making sure that there are no open looks from the three-point shot.
Converge averages around 24 assists per game, coach, with only 18 last time around. Only that's 6 below. Good enough. Adrian Norton, coach. Although he has the capability to really explode, to become a star, Coach Yang Yao believes that he has the potential to be an MVP caliber player. Maybe too early to have that conversation now, but that last game showed us that Coach Yang Yao might be right.
You know, they were down by 12 points in the first half. He didn't really struggle big in the first half because he scored 10 points. But look at the second half of Adrian Norton, 18 points, 100% from three-point area. He had 3 assists and 1 steal. But it was how he sparked his team in beating Converge in that last game that is really very important. 16 points in the fourth quarter, Bob.
16 points in the fourth quarter, and more proof that this guy is one of the most explosive offensive talent that we have in the league. Now let's take a look at their reinforcement here today, coach, because Coach Yang Yao is known for recruiting reinforcements who aren't necessarily high scorers. In fact, he's won championships with that exact same formula. Dion Thompson, though, coming in the last game, matching Sheikh Diallo and doing what he needed to do to make sure that there was a win. But most importantly, he stayed on the floor.
That's right. You know, he didn't fall out because in game number one, with 8 and 34 left in the third quarter, he was already out of the ball game. So what he did was he doubled his output from 14 to 28 points in game number two. He had more rebounds. And you're talking about from 6 to 18, he had more assists plus 2 blocks. One-third ball game for Dion Thompson in game number two.
Of course, Converge Fiber Xers battled in the rebounding department, and a lot of that is because of Dion Thompson. They only lost to Converge by 1 rebound. But let's take a look at Jonard Clarito. The entire conference, coach, I would argue, was a bit underwhelming considering his previous conferences where he actually won most improved player. But in game number two, coach, you probably heard my criticism and shut me up.
Well, you can see right there, look at that game adjustment from 10 points to 19 points, from 33% to 75% from 2 point range, from 1 out of 6, 16% in game number one to 75% in game number two. And what about the free throws? Perfect, unblemished for Jonard Clarito.
Kaya nga, yung nickname ni Jonard Clarito with Coach Yang Yao is Michael Jonard. And Michael Jonard got it done last time around for Coach Yang Yao. Now, for more on Rainer Jean, we have the third member of our team, Bel Gregorio. Bel, take it away.
Fight like hell was the battle cry Coach Yang wanted his men to imbibe in game two, and after that proved to be effective, that is the same formula that he wants to see today. The biggest difference maker last game was lowering the efficiency of Converge three-headed monster. Looking at the field goal percentage from Diallo 67, you had down to 50, Aranas 91 to 62, and most of all, Baltazar's 100% from the field. He was just able to hit 1 out of 3 last game. And while limiting Converge bigs is the biggest poison that they choose to pick, the Elasto Painters also acknowledge the automatic problem they have with the ball in the hands of Jordan Hennig. So they are looking to adjust their defensive scheme against Converge guards to also lower their efficiency. This is the third straight conference Ranger Shine is playing in a quarterfinals sudden death after beating TNT in the 2024 Cup Game 5 versus Magnolia last conference. So how they'll fare tonight is a big test to how much Elasto Painters have indeed grown and thrived under pressure these years. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much for that report. That was Bel Gregorio. I love that, coach. Fight. Don't give effort about bench cut.
Exactly. No, so that's why he's using his bench in a ball game, like equal opportunity for everybody.
And of course, the Converge Fiber Xers eager to rain on the parade of rain or shine. And that guy, Jordan Hennig, is going to be one of the ones to watch out for here. He had a red hot, a scintillatingly hot first quarter with 18 points in the first. But, coach,
slowed down right after that. Foul trouble also became an issue for Jordan heading at the halftime break with 3 fouls for the half. Coach, take a look at what Jordan Heading needs to do here. What does he need to do to stay consistent?
That's right. 18 points in the first quarter, had 22 at the end of the first half, ended the ball game with 29, but he had 23 attempts in that ball game. So that limited the touches of his big man, who actually killed Rainer Shine in game number one. Now, Coach Yang was saying that he played real good defense. That was in the second quarter until the fourth quarter in trying to limit the scoring of Jordan Heading.
Trying to limit the scoring of Jordan Heading. They did that a lot better after that first quarter. Again, at the first half, he had 22, but then that only meant he had 4 points in the second quarter. So let's see whether or not Jordan Heading can keep his scoring consistent and at a high level to take away the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. Now let's focus on their reinforcement here. Sheikh Diallo, again, NBA veteran coming in with so much experience. And I would argue the averages that he's shown this conference does not show just how talented this man is. Unfortunately, last time around, losing that matchup against his counterpart, Dion Thompson.
Well, you know that he plays real good music with his teammates here in Converge. In game number one, he had 35 points, and this was the thing that we're talking about. He only had 14 attempts in game number two. Usually it takes about 18 attempts. He had 50%, but 17 points is just too low for Sheikh Diallo. He had 15 rebounds, too shy of his game number one output of 17 rebounds.
17 rebounds in the last one, 15 in game number two, out rebounded by his counterpart Thompson last time around. Let's see how he answers to that last matchup. Let's take a look at how Stockton now. Stockton in the first half was not performing very well by the standards of Coach Kraft Atienza. Take a look at his averages here, 16.5 points per game in the quarterfinals. But Coach, in the second half, he scored 18 points to really show everyone that once he's motivated, once he's being prodded a bit by his coaches, he can produce at that type of level.
Well, you know, the story is because Jordan Heading was red hot, so he was the one really taking the shots. And in the second quarter, they wanted their big men to be involved in the offense. That's why still no ball actually for Alex Stockton. But in the third and the fourth quarter, he was already getting the ball. He was already given the good signal to do his usual numbers.
Well, the Converge 5 Xers go into this one being slowed down on the defensive end by the Rain or Shine and Elasto Painters, but the Rain or Shine really turned up the notch last time around. Let's find out what more from them from Bel Gregorio. Bel.
Speaking to Coach Carlos, he lamented how the Pirates just unable to match the gap in game two. He called out his bigs for playing too soft and also flagged how the guards just took matters into their own hands at the end that resulted in trouble. They had only 16 assists compared to the 32 that they were able to tally in game one. So that was the biggest adjustment highlighted, moving the ball better and tightening their defense against the pick and pop plays at the time. With the back to you, gentlemen.
So much for that report. That was Bel Gregorio. Coach Bell mentioned that the big men were too soft for the Coach Charles Chu. That the guards were too selfish, according to Coach Charles Chu. Now, when you have that combination, I think it's fair to say it will not do you good. But they have a three-headed monster, which is their big men coach. They were so great in game number one. Game number two, not quite the same.
Well, you know that Sheikh Diallo, Justin Arana, and Justin Baltasar killed everyone inside the paint in game number one. 35 points. Justin Arana, 90%. Justin Baltasar had 13 points, did not miss a single shot. And those were the things that they actually missed in game number one. Now, the question is, are they going big? Are they going to get their big man involved in the offense or still look for those three-point shots, which was actually given by their guards in game number two?
And let's find out whether or not, Coach, as you mentioned, if they can produce the way that they could, or there's timing like what happened game number two. You take a look at how Rain or Shine stopped them. What got them so uncomfortable in that last game, Coach?
Well, it was actually the defense, really, of Rain or Shine. They made sure that a lot of the things that Converge was doing in game number one and in the first quarter of game number two were not going to be available easily. And fast break opportunities was not there. Inside points was not there. and they also made sure that their offense was a big click, and that started with the game of Adriano.
Justin Arana there on your screen. He was shooting at 90% in game number 1. Game number 2, not quite as efficient, not quite as effective. Let's see if he have a bounce back here today. And we all know just what he can do when it comes to putting the ball in the goal. Now, let's turn over to the venue announcers. Find out who the starters are for Converge and Rain and Shine.
Knockout match. And it's time to meet the starting lineups of both teams. First, from your Rain or Shine, Elasto Painters. Starting at guard from Lopez, number 14, Andre Caraco. The other guard from Mexico, Pampanga, number 4, Mike Malonzo. At center is Rain or Shine's import, number 9, Ian Thompson. And forward from Lapu-Lapu City, number 25, Leonard Santilla. Also forward from Cebu, number 0, Caleb Tiapsa. Head coach of the Elasto Painters is Yek Yao. And now let's meet the starting 5 of your Converge Fiber Xers. Starting at guard from Tondo, Manila, number 3, Jordan Hernandez. Also at guard from Dumaguete City, number 12, Alex Tata. Head forward from Tarlac, number 27, King Caralipio. Also at forward is Converge's import, number 31, Chet Piano. And at center from Basud, Camarines Norte, number 15, Justin Arana. Head coach of the Fiber Xers is Franco Atienza. Game officials are being
Drafted for greatness. This is Rain or Shine against Converge Fiber Xers. Do or die. Winner goes to the semifinals. Take a look at the starters here for Coach Yang Yao. Michael Manolso, who was a surprise starter in the last game, starts once again. And here for Converge Fiber Xers, King Canadipio starting as well for Converge Fiber Xers. And both teams looking for the right mix here today. Take a look at the game officials. Sir Bing Oliva leading the charge here for this group. Tip-off is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. Hello and welcome to Filipinas Live. Welcome to PBA Rush. This is the quarterfinals of the Commissioner's Cup. Rain or Shine against the Converge Fiber Xers. I'm Paulo Dormisano alongside Coach Alan Gregorio, and it is Bel Gregorio joining us on the sidelines for this one, as it has been an interesting matchup between these two, Coach. We talk about keys to winning. For Rain or Shine, they cannot let Converge get off a hot start like they did in game number 2, Coach.
Well, you know that defense will be a key component here in this ball game. A lot of people are saying that's going to be offense versus offense, but I beg to disagree, because a lot of times when there is so much opening, the three-point shot and fast break opportunities, that is when the problem of each team will happen. Now look at the starters of Coach Shenggao. You've got Tuong Son at 6'5". You've got Malonzo at 6'4". You've got Santillan at 6'5", and you've got Thompson at 6'8". And only Caraco stands below 6 feet. And what a starting lineup shown to us by Rain or Shine here in this ball game.
Well, on a good day, Coach, Caraco would say he is 6 feet.
Okay.
But Mike Malonzo getting the first of 2 free throws, and almost a dream start here for the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. An early three from Andre Caraco, and then a turnover in the first offensive possession for the Converge Fiber Xers. And now an offensive rebound. Rain or Shine getting off to exactly what they wanted. As Thompson gets a jumper.
This is the answer of Rain or Shine to the three-headed monster that killed them in game number 1. So let's see if most of the time we will be seeing this kind of a lineup coming from Coach Shenggao as Arana attacks the defense of Thompson here for the first 2 points.
Justin Arana, among the locals, Coach, I would argue the best technician underneath the post, or even driving into the lane as well. Uses his side so well. Alonso, now to Thompson beating Dion Thompson, going against Arana. That would be a double dribbling violation. Pick that one up. No real complaints there from Thompson.
Well, he was actually looking for some open man, but that ball slipped in his hands. Good call. Great defense coming from Justin.
Now it's Stockton. Converge trailing by 4 here early. Here's Jordan heading. Gotta watch out for him. There is a foul away from the ball. And Caraco, with a bit of gamesmanship. He does not want Arana to help him up.
Well, you're not my teammate. Look at this. Oh, that was a solid screen. That was done right there by Justin Arana.
I think
A lot of
Caraco
mind games, Pao. A lot of mind games here in this ball game.
take a look at Shek Diallo. Couldn't get his first shot off.
Oh,
But
wow.
Arana, perfect start here for Justin Arana.
4 points. Quick 4 points for Justin Arana.
You know, coach, the gamesmanship is really important. I remember there was a time, I believe it was a series between Barangay Ginebra and Magnolia, wherein after every game, no handshakes. Just straight up going to the locker room. As we take a look at this, Justin Arana getting that basket to go.
There's a lot of mental toughness being shown by both teams. I really expected the game number 3 because of the real good matchup between these two teams.
And the thing is, based on the first 2 games, coach, this is a coin flip. It could go either way. And I'm sure Coach Chot Reyes and the rest of the team, Tropang Giga, are eagerly awaiting who will come out of this one.
And again, it's going to be a best of 7 semifinals against either of these teams versus Token 10 versus TNT.
Thompson taking a triple there. And if you're Converge, that's exactly the shot you want Thompson taking. Here's Stockton. Now to Jordan Heading. Heading has yet to get going here. Pick with Arana. They go to Stockton for 3. And Stockton can't get that to go. Here's Andre Caracas now with the rebound. Quarterback here for Coach Yang Yao. Andre Caracas driving, attacking, finding Thompson inside. Size advantage against Heading. And he ate that up.
That's a very good setup job right there. Not forcing the issue, attacking the defense, and pitching off for a very high percentage shot to Dion Thompson. Andre Caracas.
Good start here for Rain or Shine, defensively and offensively. Incaralipio on the attack, going against Santillan, and a block from behind from Thompson. Ball will stay with the white shirt.
Very, very tall defenders inside the paint right there. Tapang din ito si King Caralipio, no? By attacking the defense.
Well, when your name is King, you better be brave.
Exactly. You got me there, Pa. That's a good one.
There's Diallo. Taking the shot over Kalen Jongson. Kalen doing a good job there, standing his ground. Here's Andre Caracas on the run. Jongson thought about it. Now attacking Stockton. Swing that around to Thompson. Arana right in front of him. Thompson trying to take him off the dribble. Oh, but Arana's just so strong. There's Arana now. Size advantage. Going at him. Santillan with a block.
First, the defense of Andre Caracas, making sure that it's not going to be an open lane for Justin Arana. And what about that timing outside defense right there for Rain or Shine? Great timing by Santi.
Here's Arana again. Thompson right in front of him. Diallo swings that around to Stockton. Andre Caracas right in front of him, showing him right. Here's Heading. Heading pulls up for 3. Unable to get that to fall. Santillan running this one down with the attack here. Bring that around. Santillan off the dribble. Wide open Johnson. Off the mark. 4-point lead still for Rain or Shine. Converge. Oh, what a move from Stockton. Sneaking in between 2 and hanging up in the air.
There were 2 defenders right there for the black shirts, for the dark shirts, I should say.
Thompson, showing the double T, doing things around. Andre Caracas working on Stockton, and that's going to be a foul off the pass.
Making sure that he's going to be giving up that foul right there. That's going to be the second.
Well, let's take a look at this first. This is the best move of the game. It's brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. As you see him splitting the Rain or Shine defenders. And coach, you mentioned it a while ago. 2 fouls already on Stockton. Still on the floor here. If he gets his 3rd early, boy, that could be extended bench time. Santillan taking it strong, and there's Converge with the rebound.
You know, I'm expecting that Stockton will be given an early rest here by the coaching staff of Converge.
No movement on the bench yet, as Kalen Johnson forced to foul Diallo. And Yalo insisting that that's a shooting opportunity. I'm not quite sure if the referees agree. So they side out.
Seems like it's just going to be a sideline inbound.
Yeah, according to the referees, it was an attempted rip through. King Caralipio comes in, so still more trust here on Alex Stockton. 2 fouls, don't foul.
No, don't foul, don't foul. You know the drill. Just play offense.
Well, right now, if you're Rain or Shine, you're reading that. You might want to attack Stockton. Almost tapped away, but Arana has it. Stockton attacking closeout, and Arana, good job inside once more.
That's the reason why he is staying inside the floor for Converge Fiber Xers. Great pass right there coming from Alex Stockton.
Andre Carapot. Now moving, using the pick of Johnson. Gets the switch here. Johnson attacking, heading. He knows he has a size advantage, but he can make it count. And that's going to be one of the things that Johnson needs to work on. Really taking advantage of those matchups. And that's going to be a nice block from Mike Malonzo.
Good transition defense on the part of Rain or Shine. That's not going to be a free lane to the basket right there, coming from Shawnee Winston. There you go, Paul. Maneo, no? 1 assist. You got to sit down.
1 assist, and they go bigger here. Well, I was going to say they were going to go bigger, but then Arana checks out. Just Jalo. Jordan Henning now. The attack. Finds Jalo and another foul.
But that's going to be a reaching foul right there from Andre Karakot. Diallo could have had the easy 2 points if not for that foul from Andre Karakot. Maybe the 3rd team foul. Actually, both teams now has 3 team fouls each.
Here's Jordan Henning. Mike Malonzo right in front of him again. Diallo offering the pick. They swing it around. Here's Rakan with the jumper at the elbow. That's good.
He's coming off the bench, not taking that first shot from the outside. Dribble pull up for K-Rack.
K-Rack actually started the last 2 games. Bit of a change this time for Coach Franco. Swing that around. Johnson wide open in the corner. Santillan. That would have been big, but Thompson comes away with the rebound. 2 dark blue shirts. Andikarap wide open for 3. Can't get a second. Another 3rd opportunity here for Rain or Shine as they go strong inside the second line, but sent away by Diallo.
But that's the inside presence of Sheikh Diallo. No easy 2 points for Rain or Shine inside the paint.
Here's Jordan Henning finding Shawnee Winston wide open in the corner, but misses everything. Oh, back and forth. How's your cardio, ladies and gentlemen?
Remember, both teams in the LFs 108 points each. Statistical tie on the averages.
That's going to be a foul off the pass. That'll be foul number 4 in the Converge Fiber Xers. The first on Kera.
The thing with Rain or Shine right now is they're looking for Dion Thompson inside the paint as their first option in offense, something that we didn't see in the eliminations for Coach Sheng Giao.
This is the quarterfinal sudden death featuring the Converge Fiber Xers and the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. While balancing being aggressive and still staying in the game, Dion Thompson of Rain or Shine is quick to credit his teammates for his personal improved play in Game 2. For Dion, a lot of load was eased off him when he could let double teams come, meaning, yes, they made it very difficult for him to get to his spots when they would double him, but that also allowed Dion to find his teammates open from beyond the arc and just make it rain as they did in Game 2. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much for that report. That was Bel Gregorio. Coach, take a look at Dion Thompson. Again, when you talk about Coach Yang Giao and his preference for reinforcements or imports, it's It's always one of the guys who can move the ball, who can defend, and not necessarily dominate the sport.
You know, one thing that really provided a lot of good things for Rain or Shine in that ball game was the rebounding of Dion Thompson. Again, from 6 to 18 in game number 2. That's really big for Rain or Shine.
Here's Jordan heading. Now to Balti Baltazar. Heading. Finding Shawnee Winston. Pacicio had a great game last time around, being attacked by Shawnee. Shawnee goes up and scores.
Well, taking that match, very hard to double team Shawnee Winston. There in that elbow. Yeah, that's about 4 inches of difference right there between Shawnee Winston and Anton Pacicio.
Put his hands down there talking about Anton Pacicio as he was pushed away. Shawnee Winston can't get the bones to fall. Here's a Pacicio. Now playing in a zone here, talking about the Converge 5 Xers and work like a charm. Shawnee Winston, run, make it 10 run.
From defense to offense, it was a good steal, and a timeout will have to be called by Rain or Shine. This is now a 6-point lead for Converge Fiber Xers.
Let's take a look at that again, Coach. The quick steal, quick hand from Shawnee Winston. And it was off to the races. A Shawnee showdown for him. He goes up and scores 14-8. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Well, Shawnee Winston for the Converge 5 Xers has shown us that he can put the ball in the hoop. Only 10 points in the last game, though, Coach. Didn't really get a lot of opportunities despite scoring, shooting 4 of 9 from the field.
So we're going to be expecting a lot of contribution coming from Shawnee Winston. Here you see that he's much more aggressive here in the first quarter.
Alpi Baltazar tries a triple, can't get that to go. Get Diallo. 10th opportunity, not quite there. Again, 10-0 run here for the Converge 5 Xers. Rain or Shine had the lead a while ago. That's more like it for Dion Thompson. Dion Thompson really up to scoring this last game, Coach.
Well, there was no double teaming effort on the part of the white shirts. Converge Fiber Xers that time. Good decision to take it strong inside the hoop.
Jordan heading. Yet to show off his lethal shooting this time around. This time it's being more of a facilitator. Let's see if he can get this one. Not that time. There's a Pacicio playing forward to Kalen Johnson. Pacicio swing things around. Back in the zone here. Talking about the Converge 5 Xers. Thompson. Johnson. Wide open. Pacicio. Normally, that's money, but not that time. Here's Jordan heading. Heading. Picked up by Johnson. Bring things around. Kevin Racal wide open. And you don't leave them open, Coach.
He's got 5 points coming off the bench. This is a great contribution right here coming from Kevin Racal.
Well, the shock troopers are coming in for Rain or Shine in the next possession. You have Nocum and Jonah Clarito. Here's a Pacicio. The attack going strong. Finding Santelia. They need a basket. They can't find one yet. Johnson moving it to Malonzo. Malonzo, no dice. Santillan moving things around again. Johnson, yes!
He's not going to be hesitating. That 3-point shot, he's been taking it. No hesitations on the part of Kalen Johnson this time.
He had a fantastic offensive game in game number 1. Not quite so in game number 2. Can he have a good offensive game with a win? Foul on the drive. So that means the substitution Coach Yang Yao wants to make will finally come in. Let's take a look at this again, Coach. Wide open, Kevin Racal.
Corner shot, you don't leave him open. That's part of the scouting report every time we talk about Kevin Rakalen. Now, what about this night's pick? All squared up is the shot of Kayla Jokon.
Kevin Johnson for the Rangers and Elasto Painter scored 23 points in game number 1, which was a conference and career high for the young man. And unfortunately for him, unable to follow that up in game number 2. But I would argue, Coach, he preferred to win compared to another high.
I'm sure no problem with Kayla Chongson with that 18% performance in game number 2. He had his contributions, but I'm sure he was very happy with the contributions of his small man, specifically Adrian Rocco.
Adrian Nofo, Keith Datu, and Jonathan Clarito has come in now for Coach Yang Giao. Shawnee Winston. Oh, getting free. Unfortunately, unable to get to finish, and Justin Baltazar overtook that. Here's Asisio. Fine to Adrian Nofo was there. Nofo zipping around. Here's Clarito attacking Shawnee Winston. He knows he has a size advantage, and he uses it.
Well, I think he almost ran at that time, but no call was called. So 2 points. First 2 points for Jonathan Clarito.
They say play to the whistle. That's exactly what he did. Heading off the curl. Can't get the shot to go. Heading, not quite the offensive quarter that he wants. But here's heading again. They have the numbers advantage. Yalo gets the shot to fall.
There it is. High percentage shot right there coming from Sheck Diallo. First 2 points for Sheck.
4-point game here. It has been back and forth, up and down. Who you got? Here's Asisio. Set play here. Operating in the half court. Here's Jonathan Clarito. Finding Thompson. Thompson against Baltazar. Have an advantage against Baltazar. Can he take advantage? Yes, he can.
You know, he's very aggressive here in this ball game. He got a total of 8 points. You can see that he wants to really score inside the paint.
Here's Shawnee Winston. Shawnee finding Baltazar wide open in the corner. That will be an offensive foul, though. A moving pick coming from Shawnee Winston.
That happened in front of the ref. That's why it was an open shot for Justin Baltazar.
And Dion Thompson, take a look at that. Sizing up Justin Baltazar, using his size and just getting away with better footwork.
You know, a lot of experience for this man. Talking about Dion Thompson. I'm sure he would really want to help Rainer Shine get this win right here over Converge.
And off for Nolko. Nolko has yet to show us anything in this game. Nolko attacking Arana. Oh, he kept the dribble. Oh, and that's going to be a foul as Justin Baltazar says no easy layup.
You know what Nolko is saying? I got you, pal. I got you. I know you're looking for my point. Here it is. I will go to the free throw line.
No, we're looking for the highlights, Coach. And
here's that was almost a highlight right there.
Almost. Close but no cigar. But here's Adrian Nolko to shoot two. Coming in here for the Converge Fiber Xers right after the first free throw is going to be a veteran of many wars in the PBA, which is none other than Alex Cabacnot. Because get the feature here. The Anglo NBA Watch and Win is back. Watch the live games on NBA TV Philippines, One Sports, and Pilipinas Live from January 13 to February 16, 2025. And wait for the questions to be flashed on screen during breaks. Visit nba.onesports.ph after to send in your answers. To tie the ball game, Adrian Nolko gets set to go.
No problem right there. You've got a tied ball game at 19 all. Biro mo, 30 seconds na lang. Parang, wow. And We've been running up and down here in the first quarter.
Running up and down, pati yung commentators, mapapagod. Here is Alex Cabagnot taking his sweet time here. Never rushed, never hurried. Cabagnot finding Arana. Arana on the attack. And he gets an easy finish.
Wow, he's just so powerful. And it feels like he cannot even be stopped by Dion Thompson.
Oh, and straight away, Asisio. Asisio hit a buzzer-beating shot in game number 2, and he loves it when the time expires. Let's take a look at that again, Coach.
That's a little space needed, as if there was no defense. Look at the nice close-up, but a looper. Look at the reaction of Justin Arana because he did everything to challenge that shot of Anton Asisio.
Unbothered, Anton Asisio as rain or shine go into quarter number 2 with a 1-point lead. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hindi ko rin alam ba't nagagawa ko yung mga ganun. So, nilalaro
Mga macho dance niya, mga ganun. Una pa lang na pagpasok niya sa team, sinabihan ko na siya, meron kang talent, flashing sa basket, may bilis ka, pero inconsistent yung outside shot mo. Idepensa naman siya, athletic naman siya. Pag na-develop niya yung outside shot, sabi ko baka mag-MVP ka. Binobola ko lang siya noon, naniwala eh.
Well, you know what? You need to believe first to be able to do it. And so far, so good for Adrian Nolfo.
That was a good one coming from Coach Yang Gao.
Of course, Coach Yang Gao, one of my favorite sources of quotes. Very quotable is Coach Yang Gao. Here's Kevin Racal, doing things around to Alex Cabagnot. Cabagnot against Asisio. Doing things down to Arana. Obelga against Arana. Now Baltazar getting one up in the air, and that's going to be a foul on the shot. Jonathan Carito will be hit with a hack.
You can see the big man challenge being done by Rain or Shine. No easy points for Justin Baltazar. Blemish in game number 1, 13 points, 100% from the field. No, you go to the free throw line, young man. Not going to be easy for this ball game.
This game, Coach, no layups. No easy layups. As we take a look at Justin Baltazar, after a perfect day in game number 1, he only attempted 3 times in number 2, Coach.
That's right. He didn't have actually big opportunities to hold that ball in the entire ball game. No, he played 28 minutes. So he's averaging about 28, 29 minutes per ball game.
And Inokum doing things around Keith Datu. Datu has that shot.
Just a while ago, it was Johnson. Now it's Keith Datu. Obelga can also take those shots. These are the big men of Coach Yang Gao.
Converge were 1 of 6 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Let's see if their luck will change from the perimeter. Here's Arana working against Big Bo. Probably one of the few guys who can take him on strength by strength. And that will do it for that possession. And all you can say is Bo Belga just held his ground against one of the most promising young bigs in the PBA.
He felt that it was easier to attack the defense of Dion Thompson instead of big boy Bo Belga. That was single coverage right there.
But that's a shot of Keith Datu right prior to that possession. Keith Datu showing off his range, just laying it straight down. Asisio has been fantastic in this game. Bo Belga against Baltazar. Using the pick there from Datu, attracting 2. Swinging around to Big Bo. Bo got Baltazar up in the air. He attacks again. Asisio, that's a 4. Asisio, that is close.
Good line from our point of view. Here's Stockton using pick from Balti. Balti going strong inside, trying to dump that in the hoop. So Coach Charles Chu, Coach Franco Atienza had a criticism for the bigs in game number 2. They said you were too soft. You were not attacking. You weren't imposing yourself. And in that possession, I felt that Baltazar got the memo.
Yeah, that's why I put that in my question before this ball game. What is going to be the game plan? Is it going to be outside shooting, or you go to the three-headed monster? The Baltasar now very aggressive here in this ball game. So it's all part of the game plan to really get their big men involved in the offense. Inside points first quarter, 14-8 advantage Converge.
Here's Keith Datu. Now Bo. Maybe Noko. Noko goes up for the jumper, and he doesn't have to slash all the way. Sometimes he could just pull up. That's his 4th point. Here's Shawnee Winston. Going strong inside and trying to feed Arana, but here's Jonathan Clarito running, gunning, attacking. Oh, the little side step is good, and Jonathan Clarito even climbed the ad board.
He knows how to finish that fast break from defense to offense, going court to court. Wow, what a big effort coming from Jonathan Clarito.
Oh, you can tell this Raiders team is so confident running and gunning. Johnny Winston attacking Jonathan Clarito off the dribble. Now Justin Baltazar, the little push shot, that's good. And Balti has been one of their preferred offensive options here.
Yeah, that is really his shot. That nice little floater coming from Balti Baltazar. Also very aggressive here. They've been scoring inside the paint. But look at this. This was good defense. There was man in front. No need to pass that ball for John or Clarito for the finish.
Diallo will come back in for Balti Baltazar. So all Filipino lineup for Rain or Shine going up against the Converge 5 or Xers at the moment. Go Belga, playing a little give and go. No fouls as the referee. They find Nopum in the corner. In and out and in again. That's the shooter's foul.
But that again, you've got to work on your three-point shot. Who knows? You will be an MVP. Said Coach Yang Giao. What a shot for Adrian Noko.
Alex Stockton threw that around to Shawnee Winston.
Good answer back. Same spot. Only on the other side for Shawnee.
32-29. Hold on to your seats, folks, because it has been one of those games where it just goes back and forth, back and forth. Here's Asisio with the jumper, and Asisio is on point with the shooting this game.
You like that handoff coming from Bo Belga right there. He's got 5 points, talking about a ton. 5-point lead for Rain or Shine.
Knocked away by Stockton, bodies on the floor. Stockton saves it to De Los Santos. De Los Santos to Shawnee. Shawnee for 3. That's short. Bo Belga. Now Nopum. Nopum now going downhill. Finds Keith Datu. Datu hit by Arana, and that will be a foul on the shot.
Great pass, not forcing the issues. Adrian Nocum. So that would mean 2 free throws for Keith Datu.
Arana will be hit with a foul. Keith Datu here with a chance to score 2. And Keith Datu is one of those guys here who is not afraid of contact. That is born from his 3x3 background.
That's right.
Sure.
That's right.
The NBA's mid-season classic is here. Watch the 2025 NBA All-Star Weekend live from February 15 to 17, exclusive on NBA TV, Philippines, One Sports, RPTV, and Pilipinas Live. It's going to be one awesome weekend. Datu. Gets to.
Well, he's got 5 points right now coming off the bench. Keith Datu, a 3-point shot and 2 free throws. 36-29, 7-point lead for Rain or Shine.
Converge. Hard to slow down offensively here, but we saw a while ago they can go on a little run. Oh, Arana loses it. Check Diallo keeping the possession alive. Check to Shawnee. Shawnee will try another triple. Can't get the bounce. Playing it forward quickly. Don Clarito slows things down to Asisio. Clarito attacking Stockton.
driven straight into the baseline, and that will go the other way. And that's just good defense from Stockton.
That was just a little too tight right there. Could have gone to the right, moved that ball, going to the other side. Might have forced the issue a bit. Jordan, the Clarito.
Alex Stockton now. Heading. Trying to get free. Heading has it. Playing a little give and go. Little 1-2. But here's Noko going straight away and scoring off the fast break.
And that just excited everyone, even before going airborne. He's got a total of 6 points. Adrian Noko, look at this. Great anticipation. What about this finish from Adrian Noko?
Adrian Noko doing everything in his power to push Rainer Shine forward. And when he takes to the sky, allow people could reach him. 36-29, 7:22 left here in the second. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Umangat pa ang mga bida sa gilas ng lingas pero ang kailangan lalo umangas, lalo tumalas ang pinuhunang atas ng pangarap, labas sa labaha, abante, discount.
Let's take a look at the matchup here between Adrian Nocum and Jordan Heading. They have been the key local scoring here for these two. 25 points per game in the quarterfinals for Jordan Heading to lead the local scoring for Converge. So what about Adrian Nocum answering back? Both scoring in very different ways, mind you. But in this game, Coach, 9 points for Adrian Nocum, while it is just limited here for Jordan Heading with nothing so far as Bel Gregorio as support.
When asked if Adrian reminds him of any player he has handled or seen before, Coach Yang refused to identify anyone, believing Adrian is in a league of his own. Adrian, though, tries his best not to think too much of it, as he doesn't want it to get to his head. But he brings us back to when he first got into Rain or Shine and how he created a habit of working on his shooting early with John Clarito, who was also his teammate in their previous league. And if John was recognized as the most improved player last year for Adrian, he is also confident that continuous improvement also awaits him. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much for that report. That was Bel Gregorio and Coach Yang Diao said work on your shooting. We have worked so far. Oh, what a fight. Dion Thompson, that was a dime.
What about that seal right there coming from Dion Thompson, making sure that it was going to be an easy pass coming from Clarito. And don't look now, this is a big lead right now. 40-29, 11-point lead for Rain or Shine.
Stockton gets a much needed basket here. 4 points here for Alex Stockton. 2 of 3 rather from the field so far.
You know, the import matchup, Dion Thompson is totally outplaying this import of Converge Chef Diallo.
The attack once more. Dion Thompson. Oh, he got 3 from Chef Diallo. That was post mastery.
Yeah, you talk about aggressiveness coming from Thompson here in the first half. Wow. Any guy who's being put against him by Converge, he's just trying to score against it.
Stockton finds Arana attacking Datu, but then there are a lot of blue shirts, and Noko hugs the referee saying, no, no, no.
Clean? No, it's not clean, but this was on the spin. Look at it, yeah, it was the total arm. That's the right call. That is a beautiful, very sharp call right there.
No. Say no, you didn't.
I saw it.
Jordan Heading. Heading gets the switch. Check Diallo. The turnaround. To go line to shoot 2. And Keith Datu perplexed with the call.
Well, it wasn't actually on the shot. It was after the shot that Keith Datu had contact with Sheikh Diallo.
I believe we're going to take a look at this here to see if it's a left spot. We'll see. Those referees have to repeat.
Just like that, only 5 minutes and 23 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Of course, this 11-point lead, coach, 32-31. And Elasto Painters in charge here. And you have to say also, it is the defense of Rain or Shine that's really propelled the offense here. Take a look at this. So check out the landing spot. Is there one? Let's see what the referees will decide here, coach, because not our job.
Yeah, that's right. We have our observations, but we've got to wait
Yeah, but
for the official call.
well, based on what we saw, I believe, well, first, this is going to be a foul.
Sheikh Diallo will be taking 2 free throws. And there's the reaction right now. Coach Yangel.
I had that foot a bit forward here, talk about Sheikh Diallo. And that's one of the reasons why he was able to get that foul. 42-31, trying to trim it down to single digits. It's the first of 2. Let's take a look at that again, and not quite. But at least it won't be considered as a landing spot foul.
He didn't move forward, actually, talking about the defense.
Bel Gregorio has started for us. Bel.
Paolo, earlier you asked what it was about Rain or Shine's defense that took Converge off rhythm in Game 2. We asked Dion Thompson about his counterpart, Sheikh Diallo, and according to Dion, per the coach's instructions, he forced CD to go one-on-one multiple times, which also resulted to CD being in foul trouble. And from there, they would just throw different Rain or Shine locals at him until he finally hit those 6 fouls. Coach Charles acknowledges how CD was outplayed in that last game, challenging him to be more of a presence inside tonight. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much for that report. That was Bel Gregorio. Right now, take a look at the import matchup based on that report. 4 points so far for Sheikh Diallo and 12 for Dion Thompson. Oh, Stockton, that will be an offensive foul. Easy for the referees to see.
Well, Sheikh Diallo was actually waiting for him to give that ball. Then he moved out Sheikh Diallo to the corner where he's not going to be any offensive threat. I don't think that was a good decision on the part of Stockton. Now he's got 3 fouls because of that offensive foul.
Now it's Adrian Noko. Asistio. Asistio working on heading. Asistio dictating traffic here. Pen Noko go to the other side. They want to go one-on-one again, coach. This is exactly what Bell mentioned in her report. They like one-on-one, and that's going to be a foul on Sheikh Diallo. And he is upset with that one.
Don't you like the aggressiveness of Dion Thompson? So this is the miscommunication right here.
Take a look at this again.
He thought it was going to be an offensive foul. That's why he was already celebrating.
There's the little foul.
There's the push.
Yeah.
There was a right arm push coming from Sheikh Diallo.
He's sure. Oh, fakes out heading and goes in for 2.
What a ball game. He's got 7 points, not just from the outside. Great finish, penetration from Antoine Asistio.
Jordan heading now. On the attack, Converge. Swing things around to Heading. Heading needs a triple. Can't get the shooter's touch there. He'll have another opportunity as he goes strong inside, finding Sheikh Diallo. Oh, that's one way to shake off all your frustration.
They need that kind of a shot, that kind of a finish coming from Sheikh Diallo. Great pass from Jordan Heading.
Asistio. Rather, Adrian Noko. Noko finding Asistio now. Asistio relocates for 3. Off the mark. Heading. Heading has yet to get going here at all. 0 points so far.
I think Heading is feeling something. He wants to be substituted. He is hurting.
That wastes a lot of seconds there on the shot clock. Sheikh Diallo sells for the floor, gets the basket in 1 and Heading. You're absolutely right, coach. Is holding on to his left backside as Alex Stockton is set to replace him.
Now, the good thing right here, Shekdal is getting the ball. He wants to be aggressive. He wants to score inside the paint. The last 1 minute, he has scored 4 points, including that big slam.
Well, you see a very motivated Diallo now.
You know, he's being outscored actually by Dion Thompson.
Young Thompson has 12. Shek Diallo has 6.
Now he's got 8 points right now
8
because of
points
that
right
net
now.
one.
Take a look at this again. Yeah, no landing spot here. We're gonna take a look at that again, and Diallo, at least based on the replays that we've been watching, you know, he has that little forward momentum when he takes a shot.
That's right. Very good observation right there, Paul. But he likes his second quarter even more. 3 and 11. There's still a lot of time for him to go for those points. Very important. Struggled in game number 2.
The biggest lead for the Renshaw Elasto Panthers was at 11 points, and the Converge 5 by Xers now close to making it for an even matchup here in just a bit. Carapon finding Dion Thompson, who has been feasting on this matchup against Shek Diallo. Thompson, turnaround Jay, in and out. Here's Arana. Stockton. Working against Andre Carapon. Stockton against Carapon, battling, has a size advantage. At that time, use his length.
He just wants to take advantage of that little size advantage. 6 points right now for Alex Stockton. But more importantly, it's just a 4-point lead for Rainer Shine.
Carapon finding Thompson. Thompson sells for the jumper.
Nice shot right there. He's got 14 points. Good pass coming from Andre Carapon.
46-40. 2:18 left here in the first half. Converge trailed by as much as 11. Johnny Winston and the rest of the crew trying to make it a more manageable ball game. Stockton against Noko, pulls up for 3. Oh, and Stockton is starting to heat up at the right side.
This was exactly what he did in the second half of game number 2. Now he wants to be a little more involved in the offense. Almost in double digits, now with 9 points.
Andre Carapon driving inside, shooting above Arana.
You're talking about guards wanting to shoot over Justin Arana. Just a while ago, it was Antoine. Now it's Andre Carapon.
Here's Stockton, swing that around Shawnee Winston. Shawnee, in and out dribble. Get the jumper to go. Second chance opportunity, not quite there. Foul off the rebound. Will go against Thompson.
There's some pushing and shoving.
It'll be Santillan. Sandy Santillan will have that foul instead. 48-43.
Diallo scored 7 points here in the second quarter. And this last 7 points actually happened in the last 4 minutes, where he's been really wanting to get that ball, give that ball to me. A lot of communication with his guards.
He's been taking matters into his own hands, as you mentioned a while ago, Coach. As Bel Gregorio will be giving us an update in just a bit. But first, let's take a look at this. Shek Diallo with 35 points in game number 1, without Dion Thompson, by the way, for majority of the second half. He's 17 in game number 2.
Well, that's good. That was a real big struggle in the part of Shek Diallo. He was really outplayed.
Bel Gregorio has a report for us. Bel.
We follow Jordan heading as he headed to the dugout. According to their physical therapist, the initial assessment is back spasm. But the medical team is currently trying to figure out if there is a bigger problem. They are trying to ease the pain of Jordan first. They're trying to figure everything out first. And at this time, it is still unclear if Jordan can return. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thanks so much for that report. That was Bel Gregorio. And for the back spasm, Coach, it could be a bit difficult, especially if once you try to stop the pain first and foremost. Here's Shawnee Winston now. Converge, a chance to tie the ball game with a 3 or take the lead for the 4. Rain or shine in penalty. Shawnee Winston finding an Armada in the corner. Could not tie the ball game up as Thompson comes away with the rebound. Here's Andre Carapon. Carapon driving on Andrade. Puts that up and he scores.
And then a 2-for-1 opportunity right there. Great read. I saw the instructions. Go ahead and take that shot. That's a big one coming from Andre Carapon.
Take a look at this again. Ante Caraco sizing up Andrade, taking him off with one dribble and finishing high off the glass. 5-point lead for the Rainers trying to last the Painters as the Converge Fiber Xers are trying to claw their way back here in the first half. A lot of time left here, Coach, but you take a look at how Converge have managed to come back from what was an 11-point deficit. I think we have to give credit to the effort of Sheikh Diallo. Let's take a look at the playoff picture.
Well, you know, the winner of this ball game will be going up best of 7 against TNT Tropang Giga. So that's going to be very, very exciting. They're watching right now. They're scouting what's going to be happening during this ball game. Now, what about that battle between Ginebra and Meralco Balls in game number 2? So if you're just around the corners, might as well drop by and witness the second game of PBA doubleheader. Parehong sudden death, pal.
It's one of those days, Coach. Win or go home. Here's Alex Stockton. Converge will use by the time that they can have, rather. Stockton driving. Stop top with the jumper, no dice, and Sheikh Diallo unable to contain it, and it falls to Thompson. Thompson saying, let's slow things down with a 3-second difference shot and game clock. That'll be a foul to give. Yes, foul to give here for Converge Fiber Xers.
Well, a little too early was that foul that was given up by Shawnee Winston. He didn't have any plans yet of attacking, actually. But maybe some decision making for Converge to bring in people who can give up the fouls here in the latter part of the second quarter.
Rainer Shy. And have one more good offensive sequence here. As De Los Santos forced a foul. That's the last foul to give here. Converge Fiber Xers. And you have 13.9 left here. Caraco. Using the pick. Thought about it. Oh, he pulls up. Converge Fiber Xers wants the last point. And Andrade can't get the board to fall. And that'll do it for an entertaining first half up and down action with the Rainers trying to last the Painters leading by 5. Courtesy of a stellar play from all around. Converge Fiber Xers missing some of the key contributors here. Jordan Henning has yet to score in this game, while Sheikh Diallo is only starting to heat up in the last few minutes. But what a game instead for Dion Thompson and the rest of Super Rainer Shine. Crafted for greatness. This is the do or die game number 3 here in the quarterfinals with a spot in the semis on the line. Don't go away. We'll be right back after the short break.
Diskarte, di bale, walang pake sa maaarte. Tuloy lang at kampante, hinto lang ang diskarte. Bumubulusok, umuusok, tumutusok, at takot sa bawat sulok. Habang is kumikinang, ang lahat nahihibang, nagliliyap, nagniningning, parang tatlong hiling.
That went over top of the ring.
The bola, ito si RHJ, ito a sliding error. Tinaktakan si Joseph.
Yeah, but not too many, not too much movement. Which is good. Not supposed to take that from.
They go up top, heading to the yellow.
Heading is just a picture perfect passage. This time, ganda ng pasa dito. No? How do you play? Shoot, swap, swap. And there's Yalo with a two-handed slam dunk of that marvelous pass. Galing kay Jordan Henry. In his conference, they brought down quite a lot of big fish.
Yeah, that's a slammer for Diallo. You mentioned it, 8 wins, 4 losses in the elimination round. Coming off of a season where they only won,
Neutralize yung pagkawala ni Johnson is number one to speed up the game. Oh,
it's a bang!
a one-handed slam dunk. Johnson Baltasar with a factory dunk. Watch it again. Ito natin yung extra pass. And selfish play by Diallo. And a one-hander coming from Justin Baltasar. Bringing the house down. Whoa!
Bibigyan ka ng solid na numero pag regular season. But they know how to turn it up. Speaking of turning, Boston talking for the champ.
She's there, no? Peace. Yung naalala.
And it takes a special kind of athlete. Hey, andun yung depensa ni De La Rosa. So the diving Flores. The floater doesn't work. Kanya pa rin yung rebound. Gets it to Jack. Down the lane. That energy that Dave Flores is showing right now. Working hard, saving that possession, and then getting it to the team. Nakapagbigay ng free throw kanina doon because of a technical. Pero yung bawi niya naman, nahanap niya nga better shot. I mean, he had enough space. Though there were 3 guys on him, he had enough space to be able to make that shot. Check with another steal. Hinahabol ni Abueva. Kadir! On top of 2 guys! Remember what we talked about dito kay Kadir? Yung kanyang passion, yung dinadala niya dito sa Northport. On that steal, look at it, go for it. Having it home. Extending the sleeve. 66-62 right now for Northport. That is a 9-1 run by Batang Bear.
Nagmamadali na rin sa tira itong Eastern dahil luminipis yung kanilang shot clock.
What a pass for Attila! And you see Ronde with a tomahawk jam.
While they're trying to finish this game as early as the first quarter. Look at the run that they have at this point. 3-1 run. And the elements are very obvious. They're just using a lot of their quickness to score.
Ronde pushing hard. Ah! Bastos jam! Galit na galit! Solid na solid mula kay Ronde. Alex Jefferson.
If he has that momentum, that runway was pretty much in the liking of Hans Jefferson. Defensive stops and points on the other side.
Commit 8 points to Sichu. As Ronde gets the win.
Now this is where fatigue will set in. This is the ultimate game changer. Awareness, knowing exactly where the ball is going to be. One of the few times that he makes a bad decision offensively, which allowed the Eastern to score an unmolested slam dunk.
20 puntos na para kay David Blackley. That was Ronde's 3rd steal, but also his 3rd turnover. 1 go.
Lahat ng inimbita natin, lahat na sinama natin sa committee, nandito lahat sila. Players, media, official, dumating lahat yung 10 na inimbita natin. Kaya papasalamat talaga ako sa kanila. Nabuo namin. Ito naman hindi ngayon lang. Sa tingin ko, mga 3 to 4 meetings to bago makuha yung 10 greatest. Kasi ang higpit, ang Ang daming magagaling na players.
So masaya, we're very happy. Glad to see some of my old friends, legendary players, tulad ni Ramon, ni Atoy at saka ni Alan. They're not only good players, they were also good leaders. Alam natin may smartness sila. They have the intelligence to pick the right people to be part of the 10 players that will be selected. Because they're also very articulate, very comfortable. They've been together for many years now. And we know that medyo nakakaintindi naman lahat kami. We've seen many of the games from the early years up to the present, and we're still very active in it.
Happy and thankful to Commissioner Marshall for choosing me as one of the members of the selection committee. I'm really proud and happy to be as a member. I will try to come up with my honest to goodness selection, or depending on my criteria, how I see all these players I'm going to put in. As of now, I cannot tell you yet to whom all the players I'm going to choose.
Number one is you really have to have the talent and the skill that's very evident. I mean, anybody that's watching the game, alam mo kaagad, magaling ito. Magaling ito sa rebounding, magaling ito sa scoring, magaling ito dumipensa. This guy is a team player. This guy is a winner. This guy is a championship type of player. Number two, I think is longevity. Tumagal ka eh. May contribute mo ng mahaba. Siyempre, may iba naman, 1 year, maganda laro. Next 3 years, wala na sila doon. So you can't consider it to be a great, one of the big. So it's longevity plus the contribution that you give. And I think in our modern society, also, if you notice, most of our players, they do a lot of outreach, mabait sila sa mga tao, pwede sila makatulong, lalo na sa pag-improve ng skills ng ating mga bata. I think they do so. I think all of this is part of showing the type of person that you are. So it's very important that you do all of these things to be even considered. Sometimes they say championships, but it's not necessarily a championship. Some players may have been really great, but they just didn't have enough in their teams to win a championship. But they have really proven themselves.
Impact sa amin, mas nalaman ng tao lahat na kung gaano kagaling mag-basketball nung araw. Lalo-lalo na kasi doon sa mga kabataan na hindi ako napanood, di ba? Pero doon sa mga matatandang nakapanood ako, for sure, wala silang duda na kasama ko doon sa greatest players.
Kasi mga coach, kahit sino naman wala tayong masasatisfy. Parang katulad na sinabi ko nga sa kanila kanina, hindi na natin masasatisfy lahat. Iba't iba yung opinion natin, pero iisa lang tayo. Kaya mahirap. Hindi natin masasatisfy lahat. Pero ginagawa natin lahat. Ginagawa ng committee lahat para talagang mabiga yung magagaling. 10th anniversary, April 9 po, meron kami celebration regarding the greatest. October 5, yun po ang start ng 50th natin. Yun, madami po yun. Madami po yung limit doon. At ngayon pa lang, iniinditan po namin lahat na naglaro sa PBA. Kakasama namin kayo sa October 5. Lalabas po kasi ng numbers, cellphone numbers sa pwede tawagan. Yung mga nakakakilala sa mga players na nakakarating yung message namin. Kaibigan nyo o barkada nyo itong player na to, pakasubihan na kontakin kami para makasama po sa grand celebration natin sa October 5.
Welcome back to United Center in Antipolo, where the Rain Shine Lots of Fighters currently hold a 5-point lead against Converge 5 for Xers in this do or die Sunday. Converge really struggling in this first half. Their usual suspects in terms of scoring have not really come up to scratch here. Paulo de Rosaro alongside Coach Alan Gregorio and Isabel Gregorio joining us on the sidelines. Coach, take a look at the first half of the game.
Well, we were expecting this kind of a basketball game. We were talking about the offense versus offense. But in the first half, we saw better defense coming from Rain or Shine, allowing only 45 points against Converge. As we see the field goals at 50% for Rain or Shine, only 41% allowed by Rain or Shine against Converge. Not make points, it's just a plus 3. Points off turnovers, another plus 3. Perimeter points, plus 6 for Rain or Shine. That's why at the end of the second quarter, it's just a 5-point lead for Rain or Shine, the last two Pacers.
Take a look at the numbers here, Coach. The halftime stats brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. Bunch of turnovers, as you mentioned a while ago, at 9 here, and it feels like Rain or Shine have just been running better. Take a look at this. The double-digit scores are only the reinforcement, but it feels a bit different here, Coach, because basically looking at that first half, it felt like Dion Thompson actually outplayed Chef Diallo with a lot of his points coming from the free throw line.
Well, a lot more touches for Dion Thompson in the first half. Inner Shine was actually going to him, attacking, scoring inside. They wanted him to be the first option in their offense. But what about Adrian Nocum coming off the bench? Andre Caraco, Anton Asisto. You're talking about this guard to stand below 6 feet for Rain or Shine with a big contribution here in the first half.
Stockton with 9 there, as we saw a while ago. But then the surprise non-contributor here is actually Jordan Heading, who's shooting 0 of 4 from the field here for the Converge Viper Xers. And not only that, went back to the locker room late in the second quarter, rather, with an apparent back spasm. And looking at how the teams are warming up here, Heading looks okay, by the way. He is shooting including his warm-ups here, and it's looking spry. But let's take a look at that man there, Dion Thompson, Coach. He has been such one of the biggest factors here as some of the players warming up here for Rain or Shine. I've given Coach Gregorio the ball. But let's take a look at this, because the All-Star voting is now open. You can vote online and in venue until April 13th. Send your favorite PBA superstars to Davao, the All-Star Davao 2025. Scan the QR if you're at home to go and vote for your favorite All-Stars here.
All right, Jordan Heading seems like it's okay.
Oh, yeah, he looks okay. He also looks like an All-Star based on what we've seen in his conference work so far. Hasn't played that way here yet, though, as he's looking for his first point. Welcome to the third quarter. Welcome to the second half. Paulo de Rosario alongside Coach Alex Gregorio. Del Gregorio is on the sideline here for us as straight away the Converge Viper Xers are trying to improve on their three-point shooting, which has disappointed them in this game so far, Coach, because the Converge Viper Xers have only shot 1 of 6 from beyond the arc.
Well, not much looks, huh? They were able to take 6, but again, the question is, because in game number 1, it was the big man who actually killed Rain or Shine. Are they going to their big men?
Apologies, Coach. It was 1 of 6 in the first quarter, but 3 of 13 in the first half. Here's Clarito going strong inside, and that will be a foul against Racal.
Well, Kevin Racal has not established his position. He was not squared up to get that throw of a charge against Clarito.
Take a look at this
here. He has not really established yet. Hindi pwedeng sabay pa eh. Hindi pwedeng sabay.
Actually saw a similar move from Adrian Nocum in the last game as well, just going straight at the defender. This time though, Clarito misses the free throw and says, masakit yung balikat niya. The annual NBA Watch and Win is back. Watch a live games on NBA TV Philippines, One Sports and Philippines Live from January 13th, February 16, 2025. And wait for the questions to be flashed on screen during breaks. Visit nba.onesports.ph after to set. Take a look at Alex Stockton, trying to get the Converge Viper Xers going here. Diallo, little bump, and that will be a foul against Kayla Chongson, who definitely felt the shoulder of Diallo.
Yeah, that's a very aggressive move right there. Comes from Diallo. That's right, Kayla Chongson felt it. Then again, he was not in position to actually draw a charge on the other side.
He is
very good move coming from Chef Diallo.
Kayla Johnson still being checked on here by the doctor. Looks like definitely winded by that, holding tight still. Just a regular foul here on Kayla Johnson. That will be free throws here for Chef Diallo. Chef Diallo, by the way, He's only shooting 3 of 6 from the field and perfect from the free throw line, 5 of 5. Let's see whether or not he is immune to that commentator's curse. We talk about his good free throw shooting. Yes, he is so far. So far.
Very good second quarter for Sheikh Diallo. They would want him to be playing that kind of offensive firepower. He's got 12 points.
I'll take a look at Jordan Heading, who is still on the bench. And what he has on his waist, coach, is it's basically it's like a heat pack. It keeps the muscles more at the back, just so it relaxes. Again, out in the second quarter due to muscle spasm, a back spasm to be precise. We have Thompson now working to check the hour. Here's Clarito. Goes up for 3 and he can't see it go. That 3-pointer from Jordan Clarito could get him going.
You got to fight that screen every time now it's Clarito taking that shot. You can't go under that screen. That's going to be very dangerous.
If I'm mistaken, 8 points already for Clarito. And he fouls on the other end. First foul on him, second foul here for Rainier Shine in quarter number 3. Bel Gregorio has a report for us. Bel.
After a close first half, rebounding seems to be an issue for both sides, according to coaches Ricky Umayam and Charles Chu. As per Coach Charles, the Elasto Painters beating them in effort. Just 9 offensive rebounds for Converge and 8 second chance points. They also missed a lot of good looks, but the coaches urged CB that how he played in the first half just won't cut it. Additionally, when asked about Jordan Heading, Coach Charles said Jordan returning is 50-50 because of his back spasms. On the other side, play like hell was still emphasized by Coach Yang, highlighting the need for them to trust in themselves and each other, and how they still need to find ways to lower the efficiency of Sheikh Diallo and Alex Stock. Back to you, gentlemen.
Play like hell, find yourself in heaven. But Rainier Shine misses out from Jordan Clarito, who's been so active on the offensive end this time around. Oh, stop it! What a move!
Oh, wow. What a finish coming from Alex Stockton. He's also now in double digits with 11 points.
Alex Stockton realized a lot of the locals have not been stepping up in terms of scoring, and he's taking it upon himself. But what a move from Santi Santillan.
There was no help side defense coming from the baseline, which was a clear mismatch. You would also want to attack the defense of Stockton. Just great offense coming from Rainier Shine.
Johnny Winston has also been one of the net positive players in terms of his offense. At that time, found hard going in. Did we not mention no easy layups in this game, Coach?
So you can see right here that Johnny Winston has really been wanting to attack the one-on-one defense.
Let's focus on that first from Alex Stockton. The up and under move working out, and Santillan showing off his back to the basket mastery.
Very, very basic drop step going to the baseline.
Johnny Winston missing out. Free throw.
2 times you've seen that attack of Johnny Winston against Johnner Clarito. Was that part of the game plan? He got faster. He's a little bit faster.
Converge trailing by 4 here. It has been a third quarter wherein really it's hard to separate either of these teams. Santillan now trying to work magic against Racal, finding Johnson wide open for 3. Can't get that one to go. Justin Baltazar finds Johnny Winston, who runs. Guns finds Baltazar. Turn around to Kevin Racal, back to Baltazar, working on Johnson. Baltazar gets free and gets a friendly bounce.
Well, you know that he can really post up. This is a great finish. He's got 7 points right now.
Well, this has been a great game for all the post players out there, Coach. As Ande Carapo will go to line to shoot 2. Sheikh Diallo with a foul. It looks like Carapo was hit in the head. Let's see if there is something there.
No, it was not actually in the shot. Sheikh Diallo just wanted to actually make sure that it's not going to be an end one for Andre Caraco. Let's see. This is just a 2-point lead right now for Rainier Shine. Very, very much better third quarter, at least defensively, for the Fiber Xers.
Let's take a look at that again, Coach. Remember, Andre Carafa was holding his head. So that will be second motion against Sheikh Diallo and technical foul. And that was because he did hit Andre Carafa to the top of his head.
Well, it was actually a challenge on the part of Sheikh Diallo.
Well, Gregorio has a story for us.
Go ahead.
Yeah, was the best way Andre Caraco could articulate how he has been feeling as Coach Yang continues to trust him with consistent heavy minutes, despite Andre admitting he has not had a good game since the start of January. Andre knows a lot of people look at him as a significant contributor to the Elasto Painters because unlike most of the players, he always gets his time on the floor, and that's why Andre could only feel shame that he hasn't been delivering. But this shame is pushing Andre to keep finding ways to exert even more effort in what he would do, hoping that it would prove to be positive and productive before it becomes too late. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thanks so much for that report. That was Bel Gregorio. You know, Andre Carafa, you talk about the shame that he has, Pianya. And I think based on what he's been showing so far, that's his standard game.
Yeah.
About when he has a good game or a bad game in his opinion.
You talk about professionalism.
Yeah.
That is actually how you would want your players to react to bad games.
In Baltazar working on Johnson. Baltazar was shot no good. Check Diallo gets the basket.
And you know, he has outscored Dion Thompson here in this ball game. He's got 17 points. Just a while ago, you know, it was Thompson who was outscoring Diallo, but now he's been very aggressive inside the paint, getting those 2 points.
Here it is again. One. Dion Thompson gets check Diallo. The little bump is good enough. And the entire Raiders Shine bench is insisting that Sheikh Diallo flopped. Stockton, little bump, puts it up, and Baltazar with the follow.
He's just too strong. Great timing coming from Baltazar. He's got 9 points. Not in the double digits, but you're feeling him here in this quarter.
Biggest lead of Raiders Shine was at 11. Johnson looking for three, can't get the shooter's bounce, and Stockton comes away with the rebound. Here's Stockton running, gunning, attacking, and runs straight into Mokum. Cannot get the end one. But Stockton has given this Converge team another level of aggression.
You know, he's just so fearless, this guy is. He's just attacking the big man, the small man. You have not established position. Here it is. He heard the whistle. Again, it has not been established, the defense of Andre Caraco. So he throws that ball, almost went in. That excited a crowd of Converge Fiber Xers. He's got 11 points, but he's going to be given 2 free throws.
Bel Gregorio has more for us. Bel.
It seems to be a theme for Alex Stockton to still find his way in the first few minutes of the game before he eventually erupts. And just like last game, Alex finished the first half with 3 personal fouls, which he shared is more than enough to get him off rhythm. But his coaches always find ways to get him going in the second half, which is a big confidence booster for Alex. He doesn't take this lightly, knowing how they keep his trust in him, how they keep their trust in him, and how he just wants to deliver and to pay them for the trust.
Thanks so much for that report. That was Bel Gregorio. Stockton definitely gets going here. And that could be big for Raiders Shine, but they couldn't convert as Andre Caraco was forced into a triple. So, Coach, take a look at this. Tie ball game. Converge are back, despite not having their local leading scorer on the floor.
Yeah, because of the game of Sheikh Diallo. And, of course, another big man, Justin Baltazar. So that is actually the question that we had. Are they going to outrun Raiders Shine, or is it going to be an inside game? So the answer here in the third quarter is the inside game that they are employing against the smaller men of Raiders Shine.
14 on the shot clock here. Johnny Woodson, Check Diallo. Check Diallo has been getting the better of Thompson here in the third quarter so far. Thompson pulls up for the jumper. No good. Thompson with a big rebound. Finding Andre Caraco. Look him and go, and Thompson takes it strong inside.
Great finish that time, huh? Making sure that he has the dribble, and then running down all transition defense is Dion Thompson. He's got 18 points.
You know, it's funny because the ball jumped up the
and almost
up
went
the
in.
back, and almost went in. I don't know what they would have called if that would have hit.
62 to 60. As Agent Loco comes in here for Rain or Shine, as they go a bit smaller here, Coach.
As we said, that Diallo is now outscoring Dion Thompson. It's a 4-0 run in their one-on-one duel. He's got 18 points. It's against 17 from Sheck.
It felt like he got his rhythm from the free throw line, and that time Sheck Diallo scores.
So Diallo now with 19.
Good ball movement here from Rain or Shine. Jordan Carino misses.
Tough, very, very tough shot.
Johnny Winston against Andre Carapo. Johnny showing off his strength. Baltazar gives Converge the lead.
He gets it, put in, make sure he can use the score. He's got 11 points. Very good finish for Justin Baltazar, who scored only 3 points in 28 minutes of action in game number 2. Now he's got 11 points, and we're just in the third quarter. Converge now on top by 2 points.
Balti Baltazar, 11 points, 4 of 7 from the field, and looking to add on to his tally from the free throw line. He does 4 of 5 from the free throw strike. 3-point lead now for Converge. Rain or Shine were up by as much as 11, and take a look at this. Jordan Henning back in the game here for Converge. Carino on the attack, finding Dion Thompson. Make the jumper. They go around again. Baltazar has to defend. That time gets the basket. And well, but was there a foul before that? Let's take a look. Because Nocum is on the ground holding on to his face.
Well, I think it happened simultaneously with that shot of Dion Thompson. Question right here. Did it happen simultaneously? Well, this was the attack, but something was happening in the weak side.
It looks like Nocum may have caught an elbow from Sheck Diallo. Let's take a look at that again. So Nocum will try to cut. It looks like his face is in the wrong place at the wrong time. But I think the important thing is there was no swing. That'll be a foul for Sheck Diallo. The basket will count.
Yeah, before it was supposed to be a shot, no? The bonus will be a shot from the one who took the 2-point shot. But now, because he was not involved in the offense, it is going to be Adrian Nocum taking that bonus free throw.
Converge called for time here while Raiders fans are protesting. Why was that not a technical, which would have been a second technical on Sheck Diallo? 65 to 64, 1-point lead for Converge. We'll be right back. Welcome back to United Center in Antipolo, where things are starting to heat up here. 65-64, Converge in the lead against Rain and Shine. As we take a look at Rain Chan's record since the return of Coach Yang Yao. They made it to the semifinals in season 49. But it has been a constant improvement here for the Rain and Shine Elasto Painters. They were swept in the Philippine Cup against the mighty San Miguel Beermen. You know, they are improving. Take a look at this, though. Tough road for the Renaissance Elasto Painters season 49. Of course, they defeated Magnolia in 5 games and a best of 5 series back then. As we take a look at Aiden Nocum, who could not sink the bonus, but will keep possession. Aiden Nocum attacking Diallo. Oh, finding his way inside, was going to try to shoot 2 again. And Thompson is pointing at Diallo, saying that he fouled. And that should be foul number 5 on Sheck Diallo.
Sheck Diallo is telling his coaches, we have to challenge this one.
Oh, and he is upset at his coaching staff, coach, because they are not going to review this.
Right. 5:45. Do they need that? But that's going to be the fifth.
And there is drama happening on the Converge bench right now. Let's take a look at this again. Adrian Nocum with 18 points in first half in game number 2 and 10 points as well. As we take a look at this conference high performance from Adrian Nocum as he's on the line to shoot another. Trying to give rain or shine a tie ball game and still couldn't do it. So they had to sub out their import, their reinforcement, Sheikh Diallo. So rain or shine going up against an all-Filipino Converge 5 for Xers. To swing things around to Racal with the jumper, gets to the ball, and the back is open on Sunday for Racal.
And this is just very big contribution right here. 7 points for Kevin Racal. And still doing his thing in the corners.
Thompson, it's his time to shine without Sheikh Diallo, but he could not finish in close range. Thompson, the behind the back move gets past one, but not the other. Arana working on Thompson, and Arana will score.
And he loves that matchup against Dion Thompson. He seems very, very confident in attacking the defense of the reinforcement of Rain or Shine.
69-64 here. Converge in the lead, despite not having their import on the floor. Adrian Nocum calling for a pick from Jong-Son. He wants to attack Arana by pulling up for three. Oh, and that is huge for the Rain shot classification.
He's been missing free throws, but very confident on that three-point shot. Total of 12 points for Adrian Nocum here in this ball game.
Kailangan mas malayo daw, coach.
Oo nga.
There's Baltazar finding Arana inside. Arana getting the shot off Thompson, and that'll be a foul on Thompson.
So is that going to be a reach-in foul? Thompson fouling. Oh, that's going to be a push. So that would mean 2 free throws.
First foul here on Thompson. As we take a look at this, he hunted Arana. He knew that he won't be able to reach a shot.
What a ball game, foul.
69-67, Arana on the line to shoot 2. That's Arana in this ball game. Still up at 10 points.
He had quiet 8 points in the first half.
Take a look at his numbers in quarterfinals here so far, coach.
22 and 17. Look at the field goals. 90%, 80%.
Bel Gregorio has a story for us. Bel.
Well, speaking of Arana's field goals, after he went from 91% from the field in game 1 to 61.5%, Arana admitted how difficult it was for him to adjust when Rainer shined through Dion Thompson to defend him last game. We have been seeing that in this game as well. Justin Arana admits that it just makes him very uncomfortable. But in situations like this, Arana is not banking just on his trainings with Lakay Daniel, but also his repetition and maintenance. He constantly reminds him to work on his shots and not just be waiting under the basket. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much for that report. That was Bel Gregorio. And during that report, Jordan Henning finally on the board with a big triple. What fast passes? As Johnson could not take advantage of the size, and that will be a loose ball foul on Justin Baltazar.
Making sure that Thompson will not have easy 2 points. Yeah, to hold on underneath, that's the right call. Question right here. I think that's going to be a penalty, so Thompson will be taking these 2 free throws.
So here is Thompson, who says that he's not happy with the ball. It's it back.
It's slippery when wet.
Right, so Thompson here looking for a couple. Rain or shine, trailing. After leading by as much as 11. Johnny Winston coming in for Racal. As Racal, of course, what a contribution Akirak has had from the bench. 7 points, 3 of 5 from the field. And remember, he was on the regular start of the Converge here in quarterfinals, and this was his first game where he didn't start. So he has given a boost here for Converge that probably didn't have in the last few games. Here's Heading, attacking Asisio. He pulls up for the jumper. It's quite there for Heading. He'll try again, and still nothing. They had it off to Nocum accidentally. Nocum has it again. finding Clarito. Unselfish basketball for Rainer Shine.
Primary break, secondary break, and who was there to finish? It's Clarito. It got 10 points.
3 and 2 played perfectly. Here's Heading. Finding Justin Baltazar. Early work here from Chongson. He still has to drive though. Baltazar, the spin, the push shot is good.
And it's just sole confidence in attacking the big man of Rainer Shine. Now, who wants to receive that ball? Antonio Sisho, help me out.
14 points here for Justin Baltazar. Here's Dion Thompson. Thompson has yet to really take advantage of the absence of Shaq Diallo as Goku gets the jump for the ball.
You like that handoff again. They want him involved in the offense. A lot of jumpers being shown by Adrian Nocum. He's got a total of 14 points.
2-point lead for Converge here. Justin Baltazar against Johnson again. He liked this matchup. His go-to is the spin and the push shot. Arana, drops the handle and bodies on the floor here. That'll be a jump ball.
That is the way to defend against Justin Arana. While he has not taken the shot on the spin, you've got to put your hand where the ball is. Everybody just wants that leather. And we know why, because this is sudden death Sunday.
2-point lead for the Converge Fiber Xers. Chance here for Rainer Shine. Get another stop here. Much needed stop against the Converge Fiber Xers as Rainer Shine super time here with 2:19 left here in the third. Don't go away. Hello, the Converge Fiber Xers and their history so far. They took over the Alaska franchise in 2022. But you know what, Coach? I think this is a good story of how you can develop a franchise, especially after going through rough times as well. There was a couple of conferences where they finished dead last, had a hard time winning at all. But those young pieces are now part of what is a winning culture here for Converge Fiber Xers. And the ball will stay with the Converge Fiber Xers.
We've got to double check what happened here. Seemed like it was touch last from my vantage point by Rainer Shine. Anton Asisio telling Coach Yang, we've got to challenge this one. But this is where the trust of the coach and the player comes in. You know, the staff are telling, do not challenge. But they've already called on the table officials that they're going to be challenging this one.
75-73 is the score. And walang babayan eh, touch move.
Walang ba yan?
Well, Coach,
Nakita kasi sabi ng mga utility, wag i-challenge.
The challenge made by Rainer Shine was successful.
it's a successful
Ball
challenge.
goes to the Elasto.
Meron tinamaan. Meron tinamaan.
Let's take a look at that again. Successful challenge. So the ball will go the way of Rainer Shine here. There, Shawnee Winston may have had the last touch there, according to our officials.
It happened beside one official. He was right.
Yeah, Thompson working against Arana. Thompson, that's more like it for Thompson. Backing him down. A bit like 90s basketball.
That's right. It got 24, 28 in the last game. Very aggressive. We've got another tie ball game at 75.
75 all here with Shawnee Winston trying to look for the answers to Justin Baltazar. Baltazar against Datu. They find Arana. Swinging things around to Shawnee Winston, pulling out Dion Thompson. Shawnee. And that will be a foul on the drive as Clarito. Might have been knee to knee here between the two. And Clarito is holding on to his left knee.
Could be a shin, could be a knee, but that's definitely painful. What an attack coming from Shawnee Winston. It was not the act of shooting. That's not going to be 2 free throws. But rain or shine is already in penalty.
Dion Thompson was the one who was adjudged with the foul, and he's complaining to the officials. We'll look at that again. The Coach Yang Yao is upset that Thompson was the one adjudged with the foul. Let's take a look at that here. So there it is, knee to knee from Shawnee Winston to Clarito. At least most of the impact was absorbed by the knee of Clarito. So Shawnee Winston, chance to score 2 to get the lead here to the Converge Fiber Xers. Shawnee Winston in this game so far, 8 points, looking for his 9th and 10th. Fortunately for him, shooting 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Make that 2 of 4. Okay, becoming 50%.
Ganun lang yan, what one shot can do. He has been very quiet here in the third quarter. Finally, some contributions coming from Shawnee Winston.
Santillan has checked in here. Shawnee Winston try to in the lead here for Converge. Getting that to go. It was an 11-point game. It looked like rain or shine was leading the way here. But then the interior presence of the Converge Fiber Xers, different members of their three-headed monster, done the job here early on. As Thompson finds Nokum, could not finish high off the glass. 2-point lead for Converge with Heading, but only 3 points in this game. But we all know he can explode. Baltazar, Arana, testing his range. Bad miss there. As Asisio surveys the field. Finds Thompson. Thompson working against Arana. Arana showing off his strength here, but it's not enough.
He wants really to get things done here in this ball game without check. What a ball game being done by Ian Thompson.
Coach Charles Chu was screaming and heading for a set play. From that time, didn't work out. He's Cho asking Nokum to go to the other side as they go one-on-one again. Thompson against Harana. Nokum gets a triple. That is huge as Rain or Shine regains the lead.
What a ball game. That was a great pass coming from Ian Thompson.
Johnny Winston. Andrade. The push shot, no dice. As Rain or Shine survive a storm from the Converge Fiber Xers to take a lead going into the fourth quarter, 80-77. What a ball game we've had here. So much drama. Don't go away. Buckle up, folks. We'll be right back for the fourth. Take a look at the game summary here between the Rain or Shine, Elasto Painters, and Converge 5 for Xers. The import matchup has been interesting here with 26 to 19 in favor of Dion Thompson. Rebounding both equal, but the foul count is what we got to look at here. Coach Diallo missed most of the third quarter due to that foul trouble. Let's take a look at the local leaders here. Adrian Nocum, 17 points in this game so far. Flashing, gunning, attacking, and was the reason why they have a 3-point lead going into the fourth. But what about Alex Stockton? Picking up the cudgels here with a Jordan Heading not scoring quite as much. But Justin Baltazar has come alive here in the third quarter. 9 points in the third, and they're going to be hoping that he does more in the fourth. During that segue, Bo Belka hits a big triple to double the lead here for the Raiders and Elasto Painters. Don't forget, he's a threat as well.
And you know, this is a good start here in the fourth quarter for Rain or Shine. You've got your big man. He is actually here to defend against the big men of Converge. But he adds up with 3 points. Talking about Bo Belga.
Arana attacking Bo. The reverse, no good. Santos keeps the ball alive. Looking for a triple, and they finally get it.
That's why he is there to actually take those long bombs. DJ Andrada, finally contribution.
DJ Andrade giving the Converge Vipers only their 5th triple in this game. We go around to Bo Belga. Left open, he'll try again. Back to back triple for a big goal.
There was no close out, there was no challenge. And he's not going to be hesitated down. That's why he is a veteran here of this league, Bo Belga.
Swing things around. Santos, and that will be a travel. Great defense from Asisio.
Well, he wanted to catch and shoot, but that was a clear closeout. Should have been a shot fake, a triple pull-up for Brian Santos. Was just a little too excited to take that shot.
Well, here's the first one, by the way. Bo Belga to open up the fourth quarter, hits a 3. And then a second one here, just a possession later. Big Bo, a 3-point sniper. He's good. Oh, Bo thought about it again.
You were fake.
I
was
faked out. Go, attacking DJ Andrade. Oh, the way to score. The spin and the shot.
Oh, wow. 19 big points right now for Nocum.
Jordan Heading. Going to Shawnee Winston in the corner. They need this. They can't get it, though. Docking with a rebound. It's been Rain or Shine's quarter here. Adrian Nocum. All Filipino lineups, both these teams. Nocum waiting for the pick from Docking. Nocum surges inside. Adrian Nocum has been unstoppable.
And it's not just about his 3-point shooting here in this game, not the fast break, but what about that very, very tough move? Threading the needle, finishing with the left hand, as if there was no defense coming from Converge. Look at it one more time.
Adrian Nocum is fearless. He has been attacking, slashing, gunning, and he has Rain or Shine up by 10 with 9:45 left here in the fourth.
And what about that 2.5 minutes coming from Bo Belga? 6 points. You want a big contribution in 2 minutes? That was what Bo Belga just showed us.
Jeff Diallo back in the ball game as well as Dion Thompson. It is an 11-point game in favor of Rain or Shine, matching their biggest lead of this game so far. Converge, Fiber Xers looking for answers. Can they find it in this timeout? Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Rainer Shine and Converge. A lot of disappointment on the Fiber Xers side in their most recent huddle, but supporting Coach Charles, they have been playing well. They are just forgetting the little things, crashing the boards and making life difficult for Rainer Shine, particularly their shooters. Also questioning how they are able to give Nocon his opportunities. On the other side, Coach Yang replays eyeing to be unpredictable, giving the green light to his bigs, Bo Belga and Keith Datu to shoot from beyond the arc when the guards attract too much defense. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much for that report. That was Bel Gregorios. Alex Thompson misses out from beyond the arc. Coach, I only imagine the frustration from the Converge Fiber Xers in their bench as well, because things have not been working out for them as Keith Datu is unable to save that one. Almost running into our Bel Gregorios.
Oh, that was a great pass right there coming from Anton Asisio. Datu thought that he was going to be taking the shot. He was looking forward for the second chance. Should have been ready for that great pass.
And tried to look for Ramal in the corner, but here's Nocon. Nocon getting away, but missing. It could have been one of his easier opportunities. Here's Stockton. Stockton on the attack, spinning on Nocon, and that is an important basket.
And he's got 15 points. I like that one-on-one. Stockton and Nocon. Finally, 2 points for Converge.
Well, you know what? 8:53 left here. So much to play for. Dion Thompson working on Baltazar. Swing things around. Wide open. Andre Carapod. Andre Carapod giving Rainer Shine their biggest lead of the game.
What an offensive series. Great attack. And a ball reversal coming from Datu.
Johnny Winston scores in quick order. Nocum apologizes for missing the coverage.
The Rainer Shine, this is their ball game, the fast and the furious kind of a basketball game. 8 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. This is the fourth quarter.
Dion Thompson get a switch with Baltazar. Adrian Nocum now. Nocum thrown a double. Finding Andre Carapos. Can't get the shooter's bounce, and the ball falls to a white shirt. Stopped it, fouled by Nocum.
That's a good play. You want to stop the fast break opportunity and some sort of energy for your opponents. You'll be given a rest. I expect this to be minimum of 3 minutes for Adrian Nocum.
You know what?
Point lead right now.
You know what, Coach? Rainer Shine have yet to win a game here in the Madison Antipolo. And if they do win, this will be the first. Good defensive stop there from Dion Thompson. Dion Thompson working against the guard.
He scores in the interior. There was a transition defense. Thompson was there. He has tied his 28-point output of game number 2.
This is a dangerous Converge team. No matter what the lead, you have to watch out that Baltazar makes it a 12-point game.
Wow.
Right, or 10-point game.
That's a very tough putback right there coming from Balti.
No Nocum on the floor here. He has his deserved rest.
Yeah.
Andre Carapo. Finding Dion Thompson one-on-one. Chef Diallo playing with 5 fouls. Dion Thompson swings that around. Cantillon on the attack. And
No more.
it looks like they will not count this. They're going to check this.
That was very, very close. He knew that there was no more time left.
There's going to be a
We've
review
got to
here.
check this out. We've got to check this out.
You got to watch the lights
Zero.
on the backboard. Woo! That's a tight call, Coach.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Point one? Was there point one?
The basketball count for Southeast India. 98-86.
He gives the floor. Just got to make sure. He just got to make sure.
Here's Jordan Heading. And Heading finally get going. They find Stockton. Stockton attacking Carapos to go to the line and shoot 2.
That's a little push right there. That's the right call. Meaning this would be 2 free throws. That was in the act of shooting. Alex Stockton not forcing that 3-point shot. That is the intelligent decision right there.
NBA's mid-season classic is here. Watch the 2025 NBA All-Star Weekend live from Feb 15 to 17, exclusive on NBA TV, Philippines One Sports, RPTV, and Philippines Live. It's going to be one awesome weekend. Stockton gets that the ball, making it a more manageable 10-point game. With 6:44 left, that's a lot of time, Coach.
Now, if you're Converge, you'd like to make the big stops. Make sure that your offense triggered by your defense, and that was a good start right there. Big block coming from Check Diallo.
Check Diallo with a great defensive stop here. Stopped it. Bring that around to Heading. Heading being hounded by Carapot. Baltazar can't get the triple. Another stop here for rain or shine. As Converge, their three-point shooting coach has abandoned them this game. Not quite the shooting they need. 5 of 21 here from beyond the arc. Here's Centellan. Andre Carapot, straightaway three. Diallo with a rebound. Converge can't have any more empty possessions here. Stockton with the jumper at the elbow. That's good. Stockton, how important has he been?
Well, you know that Stockton has really been providing a lot of offense. He's got 19 points. That was a good stop. And then a big shot comes from Alex Stockton.
He's shooting 50% from the field, 7 of 14. Here's Andre Carapos working on Heading. Carapos. Dion Thompson against Baltazar. Almost lost a dribble. Turn around. Jay, that's good.
You know he's a veteran. You know he wants that ball. He wants to attack the big man of Converge Fiber Xers.
Still 10-point lead now. During the 5-minute mark of this one. Stockton pulls up for three. Oh, Stockton is starting to heat up at the right time.
Oh, wow. He's not giving up here in this ball game. Alex Stockton, he's got a total of 22 big points.
He's the leading scorer now of the Converge Viper Xers, outscoring even Chef Diallo, who has 19. Here's Dion Thompson working against Baltazar. Dion Thompson able to score despite the help coming from Diallo.
Oh, wow. Take them to school. 32 big points right now for Dion Thompson.
Stockton has been the go-to of Converge here. Pull up three. Blocked away by Thompson.
Could even be above the hub. It's just too hot.
Nice
Somebody will have to make that block. And again, the veteran Dion Thompson with that big swipe.
102.93 in favor of the Rainers on the last containers. 4:29 rather left here. 8 to 4. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Let's take a look at what the Rain and Shine Elasto Painters have done. It was a tough road in the last Governor's Cup where they defeated Magnolia in 5 games, but then lost out to TNT in just 3. It was a best of 3. So they actually forced a decider in the quarterfinal prior to that. But of course, Rain or Shine have had a lot of heartbreaks. And they're going to be hoping that they finally get where they want to be.
Well, first thing in their mind right now is to be able to beat Converge. Jordan Heading, what a big struggle here in this ball game. Only 3 points after averaging conference average of 18.8 points, quarterfinals average of about 25 points per ball game.
And Jordan Heading find a way to influence this game one last time. Asarana with a little push, unable to get that ball, but that will be basket interference to the point that the net has fallen. But who got the interference? That's the question.
And the thing right here, this game will be stopping momentum changer. They will have to replace this net. It was actually a tap coming from Jongson.
Yeah, Caleb Johnson.
I hope he's okay. That's painful for his left hand.
Oh, he looks okay. For Caleb Johnson. So right now, the PBA crew is going to come out and fix the net. So back in the day, buti na lang that we now have breakaway rims because if we didn't, if people dumped the ball, we'd have difficulty replacing the entire backboard. And this may be,
Kung sa barangay ito, tetapan lang to.
or they wouldn't care.
Or, can we play without a net?
Not in the PBA.
Not in the PBA.
As the ladder is out, and the hardworking men of the PBA are going to try and repair this in quick order. We're going to take a quick break here. Don't go away.
Stop it there. Stop it there. Oh. Ay, inagat. Ano yung net? Give me one.
Welcome back. You're still watching the PBA quarterfinals, Do or Die Sunday. First one here, Converge against the Rainier Shine Elasto Painters. Let's take a look at the numbers here for Sheikh Diallo. Points, 11 rebounds, despite playing with 5 fouls here, coach.
Well, the problem is he hasn't really played that long from the third quarter up to the middle part of the fourth quarter, and has not been getting that leather in the fourth quarter because of the red hot Alex Stockton. That is no problem. But on the other side, Thompson has scored 32 points, 11 rebounds. It's a triple-double watch right now for Thompson with 7 assists.
Now, for those wondering why there was an extended delay, Kalen Thompson Okay, Johnson rather. Pulled the net down as our officials were able to fix that as well. Here's Rainer Shine trying to
Expecting him to be giving that ball to Thompson. Just saw an opportunity for him to attack. No problem there. Says Thompson, go ahead, young man. Attack their defense. Go to the free throw line.
remember. Biggest lead was at 12, and now it's only a 7-point lead. Very doable with 4:03 left here in quarter number 4.
There's still plenty of time remaining. Free throws. It's been a story here for Adrian Nocum.
Adrian Nocum here missing his free throws but making his threes.
Maybe nga para mas gusto niya sa malayo eh.
Maybe you should take it from beyond the arc here. In fact, Adrian Nocum is perfect from beyond the arc, but he is only 3 of 7. Make that 3 of 8
wow.
from the free throw line. My goodness. Here's Stockton working against Nocum. Stockton shoots over. Nocum. Oh, Stockton.
What a matchup between Stockton and Nocum. 24 points. But more importantly, this is just a 5-point lead for Raiders Shine.
No joke, coach. Stockton is keeping Converge in this ball game. 102-97. Moving things around. Nocum with the jumper. Oh, Nocum gets the basket and one.
So no need for him to be taking free throws. Just a jumper. What an elevation on that jump shot coming from Adrian Nocum.
Let's take a look at that again, coach. Great ball movement from Rainer Shine. The jumper and Shawnee Winston for the late challenge. And Winston insisting, by the way, that Nocum extend his hand. But take a look at that again. It is Stockton with the answer in the previous possession. And Nocum finally drains a free throw. 4 of 9.
Back to an 8-point lead right here. Big offense for Converge.
Here's Arana. Oh, and stolen away, but the ball will stay with the Xers here.
He's been trying to buddy up against the defense of Dean Thompson. Talking about that attack coming from Justin Arana has been held scoreless here in the fourth quarter.
Heading Arana. Arana working inside, gets rid of Deon Thompson.
I told you he's been loving that attack against Dean Thompson. Converge saying that was supposed to be a flop coming from Dean Thompson.
And there's a variety of discussions happening right now, coach. Let's take a look at this again. Arana with the bump. And no flop, says the referee. Whether you agree or not, well, the referees have their say. The Caracas. Raiders Shine taking their time here. Only a 6-point lead. The Caracas finding Deon Thompson. Thompson working against Arana.
Oh, great move. Footwork for Deon Thompson.
Deon Thompson has been playing winning basketball here. 34 points to his name. Shawnee Winston caught in no man's land, but fine. Shek Diallo. Stockton has been so consistent on the offensive end, but that time did not play provider, but that will be a jump ball. And it looks like they're still fighting for how many scrums have we had like this here in this game so far?
This is my ball, says Jonah Clarito. Justin Arana not also going to be giving up that ball. That's a statement. Time is no longer on the side of Converge. Only 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining. What is important for them to be able to win this jump ball right here?
Clarito and Nocum gets it first. Nocum couldn't keep it though. And Converge wanted to run it back. Short shot clock. They only have 4 seconds to play with here. Stockton going strong inside and Stockton unstoppable for Converge.
And he's not going to be giving up here in this ball game. 26 big points, 6-point lead. This is just a 2-possession ball game. Let's see what happens here in the offense. The Raiders shine.
Andy Caracos. Converge need a stop. Can they get it? Caracos will take his time. 4 down as Volkov inches his way closer. Here's Thompson offering the pick. He refuses to pick. Oh, he stopped. Floor's hitting. And Andy Caracos with a go-ahead.
Wants a big one. Nice up and under move coming from Caracos.
And
Early
Johnny
offense,
Winston.
early offense on the other side. That was quick. That was a very good answer back in offense for Converge Fiber Xers.
What a move from Andy Caracos. The possession prior. Floor's heading and scores. And what a ball game we've had. Ladies and gentlemen, don't switch that dial. 109 and 103. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Nada Center in Antipolo, where we have quite the treat for you. Highlight after highlight on both ends of the floor. Converge trailing by 6 with 1 minute 43 left here in quarter number 4. What's at stake is a spot in the semifinal. Let's take a look at this matchup. Arguably the highlight among the locals, the highlight of the game. 25 against 26, and Norfolk against Stockton Coast. What a ball game.
And you know, as if these guys are not giving up the leather because they've been assisting here in this ball game. But when it's time to take charge, both Adrian Nocum and Alex Stockton has really been at it, going up against each other here in this wonderful ball game.
Adrian Nocum, Alex Stockton, they have been the driving force of their respective teams here in the second half. Here's Anton Asisio. Waiting for Nocum. Nocum couldn't get it. Great denial by Shawnee Winston. Jongson giving it back to Asisio. Asisio with a mismatch here. They find Jongson. Jongson taking on heading. And he is able to score. Great read coming from Rainer Shine.
Yeah, there was a switch coming from Converge Fiber Xers. A big man closing out against Anton Asisio. That was the right position. Very good steal for Jongson to attack the defense of Jordan Heading.
Another look at that there as Johnson gets the 2 to make it a 111-103 game here with a minute 21. Left here for Converge to try and turn things around. Things are looking bleak for the Fiber Xers. Let's see if they have an answer. Welcome back to Nada Center in Antipolo, where the Converge Fiber Xers have a minute 21 to turn things around. Galen Jones on only 5 points in this game, but how impactful was his last basket here for Raynor Shine?
Well, actually, more than his offense, it's his defense here in this ball game. Now, after that timeout, an early shot coming from Alex Stockton, not beating anything, and now time is on the side of Raynor Shine with his big 8-point lead.
A basket here could be the proverbial dagger. As he looks at the shot clock. Playing with Johnson. Looking for an option here. Johnson needs to go. He goes up. Can't score. Check Diallo with the rebound, and Stockton is running. What a tackle from Clarito. And here is rain or shine. Moments away from the semifinals. Converge need a minor miracle here as Nocum holds on to it. Adrian Nocum with 8 seconds on the shot clock. And that will be a foul from Shawnee Winston.
And with only 26.7 seconds remaining, it's a big struggle on the part of Converge Fiber Xers.
Coach Frank Latienza knows that strange things need to happen for Converge to get back into this one. And on the other end, rain or shine already celebrating. But Coach Yang Yao, stoic until the very end. 111, 103, 26.7 left here. Rain or shine. Few more moments before booking their spot into the semifinals. Stockton in front of Clarito, trying to get the steal. And that'll be a foul on Stockton. And the last foul to give. Or rather, going into penalty. 19.1 left. And if it wasn't ice before, Clarito could seal it.
Well, you know, the thing with rain or shine is that the whole bench actually just contributing in their offense. Anybody, including their mother-in-law. Look at this. Check Diallo, 19 points, 12 rebounds, 6 out of 9, had 5 fouls. No contributions in the fourth quarter. He wanted a challenge. He didn't want the 5th foul. But here in this quarter, he has not been getting the touches inside.
Oh,
that's the defense that's going to be the last shot, and rain or shine will advance to the semifinals against TNT Tropang Giga. The rain or shine Elasto Painters doing away against the Converge Fiber Xers, their 3rd straight semifinals appearance, and Coach Yang is elated with the development of his young boys. Dion Thompson, what a performance from him. Outplayed Chef Diallo in the first half and doing what needed to be done in the second. And he is our best player of the game. As rain or shine and Elasto Painters have booked their spot to these semifinals. Our best player of the game is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. Coach, let's take a look at his numbers. Well, he was just taking care of the offense inside the paint. As we see that 34 big points from Dion Thompson, 12 rebounds. He was not able to add on to his assist. Could have been a triple-double, but no need. Look at this. Finally, the 3 big blocks here in this ball game.
Dion Thompson. What a ball game from him, and so many key contributors from the locals as well. The final score is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. 112 to 103. And of course, up next is another do or die matchup. New chapter, new rivalry. This is Barangay Ginebra against the Meralco Bulls. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is up next. When we return, we will have the press conference and a bit of analysis of the first game. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Umangat pa ang mga bida sa gilid ng ring. Kailangan lalo umangas, lalo tumalas. Unang pangat sa labaka, abante, diskarte, tibay.
Talo ang mga Converge. Talo Rainer siya. Thank you all. finish that one, you take a nap, okay?
Welcome to the post-game press conference. We are joined by the best player of the game, Dion Thompson, and winning head coach Yang Giao. Coach Yang, congrats. This is your third semis appearance. And ito rin po yung pangatlo ninyong do or die game na naipanalo ninyo papuntang semis. What's your assessment of your team today, and how happy are you with how everyone stepped up?
We're very happy. This is what we've been trying to achieve. Past two conferences, we made the semifinals. So it would be a pity if we did not make the semifinals this conference. It's also a validation of the hard work that the guys put in, the togetherness and the camaraderie that they have. It's also a testimony to the progress of the team in general to be in the semifinals 3 consecutive conferences for an independent team to be able to do that. I think it indicates we have some consistency, at least performing as a team. And ang ano ko rito, you hang around long enough, maybe you'll make the finals. So just hang around there, be in the thick of the fight, and I think it's going to be TNT that will be playing in the best of 7. So just be there, just show up, and maybe one day you can get into the finals. So ilang objective namin. And also, our appreciation to the effort of Dion. I think among all the imports, it's been the most underrated. Lowest scoring import probably, but he's had his best game, I think, today. Just three assists short of a triple-double. Not only that, he did it on the defensive side. It's not been really noticed, but we know what he means, and I think he's a big part of the. I believe he's a big part of the success that we have right now. So it's a roller coaster ride. Now sometimes you get frustrated, but on days like this, you're really happy because it's a validation of your effort. But after that series, there's a next series you have to face. So you can enjoy this for a few days and then you go back to work again.
Thanks, Coach. Dion, spectacular performance from you today. How does it feel leading your team to the semis, and what can you say about the collective effort of everyone today?
Yeah, I mean, it felt good for me, especially after game 1, which was very difficult for me to go home that night and knowing that I kind of left my team out there. Obviously, I felt like some of those calls were not in my control, but that's still part of the game. So to come back in game 2 and to help my team win there, and then to help my team win tonight, it feels really good. And then my teammates they're really good. I think that's something that it's not about me. I think I went to the bench and then Bo hits 2 big threes, and then Adrian's incredible in transition, and Andre and Kalen battled, and so he's played well. So it's a collective team. I think I said it to you earlier that it's not just about one person. I think when you look at the top teams around this league, the Ginebras, the Morocco is not just JB or Akil. It's the collective team, why they're so good. And I think that's something that we have here as well.
Game highlights brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. To zoom in at quarter number 1, Arana got things going early here for Converge, Coach. And just as we expected, they tried to revise that 3-headed monster for this game.
Yeah, they wanted a big man attacking the defense, so it was a big 8-0 run to start this first quarter in the last 6.5 minutes.
And of course, Shawnee Winston providing great offense as well for Converge by Barresta. But what about Dion Thompson? He got going early. Coach Yang said this is probably his best game in the conference.
Well, he has been given the ball. That's why he has been stacking the defense of Converge.
Take a look at this. Asisio with a triple to give the Raiders and Las Vegas the lead at the end of the first
He also was a key contributor here for the Rain and Shine Elasto Banners to the 22-21 lead going into the second. Let's take a look at the second quarter with Adrian Noble showing us signs of what he was going to do all day long, and that is running, gunning, and scoring.
Well, a lot of energy really coming from Malcolm, coming off the bench. That's why they were able to outscore Converge, bench players. Then again, here are some of the beautiful things that Dion Thompson did in this ball game. The drop step and the under goal stop from
Diallo, though, getting the feed and scoring with a nice little push shot. Jack Diallo was frustrated in the first half somewhat with the fact that it was Thompson who found a way to get things done. But what about this? How big was Stockton today, especially without the offensive Jordan hitting from the front?
Well, you know, he was the one who really tried to save the day for Converge here in this ball game. He had some missed shots, but then again, it was his aggressiveness, just like this aggressiveness on the other side, also shown by Andre Carapo.
5-point lead going into the second half for the Rain and Shine Elasto Banners. But Converge would keep on battling. Take a look at this. Justin Baltazar will come in here with the finish, and he had a fantastic game as well, Coach.
Well, you know, big man really wanting to play, challenging the import of the other side. How about this shot? This was the first 3 points actually of the ball game of Jordan Heading in the third quarter.
And the horrible thing about Jordan Heading's performance was the fact that he could not get going, with Jordan Heading only having those 3 points really in that part of the game to really be effective. As you take a look at that finish coming from Deion Thompson.
Well, taking everybody to school with those moves and then this great passes, not hesitating on that 3-point shot was Adrian Knockham.
Adrian Knockham doing it all. Let's take a look at this again. He was scoring from the inside, able to extend his range, and that's exactly what Coach Yang Yao ordered. 80-77 at the end of the quarter as we go into the fourth. And this is where Adrian Knockham was able to help put on a show once again.
It was already very, very close. Just a 5-point lead at this point. Ball reversal, the jumper. He got hit. It's got the end one. And I thought that was the icing on the cake for this ball game, Paul.
I'll take a look at Deion Thompson going to work inside, and he was just fantastic. He found this rhythm that Chef Diallo could not find in that second half when he was saddled with foul trouble. But Alex Stockton doing what he could to keep them within touch of distance. That actually kept them within 6 points with 2 minutes left. Still a winnable ball game.
That was very, very close, but this was big shot, up and under move, big man move right there coming from Andre Carapo.
That was probably the dagger, Coach. As we take a look at this as well, Caleb Johnson, who has not had the greatest offensive nights, scoring when it mattered the most here. Pushing the lead up from 111 to 103 with a minute 21 left. And that would do it, as it is the third straight semifinals for this Rain and Shine Elasto Banners team. And it was one of the ball games that Coach Yang Gao would say that this is a proof that they are developing and trending in the right way. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, new chapter, same rivalry. This is going to be a barn burner. Barangay Ginebra against the Meralco Bulls. Thank you very much for joining us for the first game. I'm Paul Rosario alongside Coach Alan Gregorio. Ben Gregorio was on the side.